Welcome to HDTV. You're now rocking with, hold on. Here we go. Welcome to HDTV. You're now rocking with your boy. Shout out to the Mamba. 81 points, I believe 15 years ago. It was when he dropped 81 points, and it'll be a year on his death next week, believe January 26th. So yeah, man. So basically, I got hit with a copyright. What's up, vaping? Almost a year is next week. Today is the anniversary of the 81 points. Also, rest in paradise to Hank Aaron. We love you and miss you. Basically, I got hit with a copyright thing or infringement with my Why Are You Surprised, which was basically talking about what Chris Rock said on the People Show. What's up, Prime Time? Appreciate it, Skippy. It's a 101. I also got the bat with the bean on it too. You know, we shouting out the bean, man, and shouting out everybody. Hold on, I'm trying to share this. Share this to everybody. Appreciate it, Skippy. I'm just trying to share this with everybody I can. Hold on real quick. We live right now. Y'all to come by. So basically, you know, now I did this video a while back, and basically it was talking about the riots. Hold on. All right. It basically was talking about the riots and what happened. Chris Rock basically was talking about, well, if they were white, if they were black, we know what would have happened. So the thing is, why are you surprised? I started this series because I just feel like black people, at times really forget that we're living in a world that really don't care about us. We're living in a world who doesn't want to see us succeed. We're nothing but the product. And what I mean by we're the product is the same thing that Jackie McMullen said. Jackie McMullen basically said that we're property. Chris Rock said something interesting. If Eminem was black, Eminem wouldn't sell a damn thing. He'll just be considered an average rapper. And the things he was saying was just funny. I'm not going to go revisit it. because I'm still pissed off about them copyrighting me and everything. They didn't give me a strike, but it's basically like a warning. I look at it as. So the things are, I feel like us in this world that we're living in is nothing but we have to follow a certain thing or certain decree that's been set in stone for us basically to follow. And that's basically, we need to stay in line. If you don't stay in line, you're basically either let go from your job or you're basically going to be harassed by the police. And that's just facts. And to me, a lot of times, right now, a lot of times we don't look at the situation for what it is. We always want to complain about something, but we're not doing anything about it. We always want to talk about we need to sacrifice, and we don't sacrifice anything. It's like we're scared to step forward, or we're scared to be in charge or try to take the bull by the horns. And that's understandable, because all the leaders from our past, like MLK, Malcolm X, if they stood firm, we would be scared because we would think, oh, they're finna get killed. Why would I want that pressure on me? I got to go to work. I ain't got time for this. So that's a lot of times that we always like to backtrack. We're scared to speak up, and these riots and how divisive this nation has been has really made me think like, man, black folks, we really ain't nothing. We really aren't worth anything. We're not worth the stuff at the bottom of the barrel. We're not worth anything on the bottom of our shoe. We're just seen as the product. What's up, C-Pen? We're just seen as the product. We're seen as basically the cattle. I ain't going to say the cattle. The cattle gets treated better than us. And now everybody is saying Biden's in office, Kamala's in office. It's like, dude, we've seen this before. Every president that's been in office, what have they done for black people? And don't give me that crap, the Emancipation Proclamation or the civil rights thing that Lyndon B. Johnson. So I don't want to hear that crap. Let's be real. What has America been great? What has made America great? What is so great about it? I look at it as, if you're not white, you really ain't doing nothing in America. Or if you're an immigrant, you're probably loved more as an immigrant than you are as a homegrown person. And it's just sickening. We don't get any respect as far as the jobs. Look at Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson basically said, they promised me I would have a say in what happens with the football operations, as far as the coaches, as far as the general manager. They ain't even let him pick his guy. They ain't even give him no communication that they were hiring the general manager. They didn't even give him information that they didn't even try to even interview Eric Bieniemy. What's up, Blair Randolph? They didn't give him anything. They just basically said, look, Negro, you work for us. That's how it is. And that's why I asked you guys and Deshaun Watson, why are you surprised? Why? Right. Look what C. Penn said. James Harden went through the same thing before he got traded. James Harden was playing the nice guy. He was coming to practice. He was playing with the team. But guess what? He got destroyed at the end of the day. Let that have been a white player. They're not even going to talk about it. They're not going to question that player if he did all he wanted to or if he gave back to the city. They're not going to give you that. They're basically going to say he came, he went. But with black people like ourselves, black Americans, real black Americans, they're going to basically say, you know what? We're going to blame you for everything because you're supposed to take it, because we're the product. Jackie McMullen was crucified for telling the truth. She was right. We are nothing but the product. We are property. We are. I'm property to UPS. Every time I walk into the job, I'm property. I can't go take a piss on the floor. I can't slap nobody. I can't cuss. That's my job. Right. Kyrie was doing the same thing, basically trying to help the black community, trying his best to try to change these laws. Nobody had his back. Everybody was quiet. Everybody was quiet. But we're so quick to jump down Kyrie's throat saying that he's crazy. He don't know what he's talking about when we didn't even give him the chance to speak. What's up, Christian? Yeah, I feel you. Watson don't need to be in Houston, but you signed the contract. Watson signed the contract. If Watson, I said it, after DeAndre was traded, Watson signed the contract. He signed the contract to basically be with Houston. So now I can't feel sorry for you, but I understand where you're coming from. If somebody promised you, yo, I'm going to tell you the decisions we're going to make, I'm going to give you the direction of the team, then I understand that. But if you're not going to do that, you got to understand, Deshaun, you're black. You're not white. You're not Peyton. You're not none of these guys. Exactly, Blair. And that's the key thing. We're so quick, like Terrell Owens. I'm not a fan of Terrell Owens. Terrell Owens never had off the field issues. However, they tried to use what he did on the field and on the sideline to crucify him as a black man and tried to keep him out the Hall of Fame when we all know T.O.'s a first ballot Hall of Fame. Come on, even if you're not a fan, he's a first ballot Hall of Famer. It is what it is. But I'm not surprised. That's why I made this series. Why are you surprised? Because we need to wake up and understand. Yes, pink folk is some of them out there who are cool with you. They're probably your homeboy. They probably burn with you. They probably drank with you. They probably smash bras with you. But at the end of the day, he's pink, you're black. If y'all get in trouble, it's going to come on you. It's not going to come on him. He's basically going to be washed away because he's white. It is what it is. Skippy Tone made a great point. If you are black, it's 3 steps back. And it's the truth. You have to be on time to work. You have to make sure your work is done neat. You got to make sure you're clean. You got to make sure you follow the right protocols. You have to work 100 times harder than the next man. That's what my father, God rest my dad's soul, that's what he taught me. My dad is from the 40s. He's from the 40s. He went through colored and whites. He had to drink from this water fountain. He had to dodge Ku Klux Klan members. He had to be in at a certain time so he doesn't get hung. My mother, same thing. She'd been through those times. So that is embodied in him. My dad did not like white people. He does not like white people. He couldn't stand them. He couldn't stand them. He did not like them because of what they did to his friends, his brothers, his homeboys. He didn't like them. And I don't blame him because he was born in that era where they seen some of the most heinous stuff that white folks were doing to blacks. He didn't even want to chill around them once we were able to integrate with them. He didn't even want to be around them because of all the things they were allowed to do to us. Yeah, Dak is. I agree, C-Pen. Yeah, I just got off the phone with my brother. He's a LeBron fan. I had to break it down to him and tell him about Kyrie. And he understands now. He was lost at first because the media wants to paint us as the bad guys. Listen, this is media. This is media. This is what media is. Media is not for us. This is it. Media is multi-ethnical destruction in America. And that's what it is. Media was created to hate us. Media was created to tear us down. Media was made to put us against the next man. It doesn't matter if you're a billionaire as a black man or even if you got $1 in your pocket. You are still a Negro. You're a Negra. You're not, you're 3/5 of a man. You ain't even worth what's on the bottom of their shoe. They treat dogs better than us. They treat dogs better than us. Dogs have their own spa, their own place to get their paws done, and they treat us like crap. People saying Philip Rivers isn't a Hall of Famer. He's not. Skip already said that. But yeah, look what Blair said. You have to go above and beyond. You do. When you're out there working your 9 to 5, or you're working your own business, or you're in school, you have to always work 100 times harder than the next man. And I tell people, that's what you have to do. You cannot slack. If you show up late one time, that's a demerit against you. You already got a strike. If you call off talking about your family member or whatever, that's a strike. And don't let it be within 90 days or 30 days. Some jobs do 90 days. My job did 30 days when I first started, but other jobs is 90 days. As a black man, you can't be late. You can't spend extra time on smoke break or on your regular break. You can't even do nothing. You can't even come to that thing high. If you're high, they're gonna notice it and they're gonna try to get you out of there. They're gonna weed you out. So sometimes you gotta come to that thing sober. Right, vaping fast break. The media job is to create a story, period. It don't have to be true. It doesn't. As long as the story sounds good, the dumb people, half the people gonna be like, man, I agree with that. He do be seeming like he crazy. And it's mostly our black people. Shannon Sharp destroyed Lamar Jackson, right? But why doesn't he keep the same energy for LeBron? Why doesn't he keep the same energy for Phillip Rivers? I mean, not Phillip Rivers, but Josh Allen or Aaron Rodgers or even Patrick Mahomes? Not even him. What about Peyton Manning all those years? They let Peyton Manning get away with having a great regular season, calling him the greatest regular season quarterback ever. But Lamar Jackson, they're like, oh, he's a bum. He's done. He can't throw anything. How he can't throw when he's averaging in the 60th percentile of his throws? The only thing Lamar can't do is throw outside the numbers. C. Penn even said this. C. Penn and me agreed on this. We even talked on Instagram. Me and C. Penn agreed to this. He can't throw outside the numbers. I agree. He can't. And that's something he has to work on. But for you to go off on him like you did, Shannon Sharp, and destroy this man's character, not only that, you got mad trying to say, we got to stop talking about, we got to protect the black man. We got to do this for, dude, Lamar Jackson was never wanted. He was picked 32nd in the first round. If you compare his first 4 seasons to Josh Allen, he's killing Josh Allen. Josh Allen finally had a great season. Last year, he was up and down. So it's like you got to pick and choose who you criticize. If you're going to criticize Kyrie or Kevin Durant, criticize LeBron James, criticize Josh Allen, criticize Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers get the most passes I've ever seen of any quarterback. Tom Brady gets destroyed more than Aaron Rodgers, and Tom Brady got 6 championships. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. Shaq is a straight up hater, and Lane coming at Mitchell like that. Yeah, Shaquille O'Neal problem is he mad because nobody respects his opinion. Nobody respects you, dude. Dude, you never were great like that. You had flashes, but you weren't great like that. You wasn't. You wasn't. What's up, T. Hubbard? What's up, Neil? I'm picking your Buffalo Bills, Neil. I'm picking them. So that's what I'm trying to say. You know, that's why I created this series. That's why I created it. Why are you surprised? Because I'm not surprised. I'm just not surprised anymore. And Shaq is a hater. Shaq's problem is he can't understand is that nobody sees him in the same light they saw Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant, you proved to us that you tried to tell us that Kobe was the problem. Kobe never was the problem. You were the problem. You were the guy slacking in your workouts. You were the guy. What's up, Nerdy Blue? Exactly, Terrell. You were the guy who basically said Kobe was the reason y'all were losing. How? If you're that guy and you're the leader of a team, you accept responsibility, you accept blame, you accept fault. That's the problem I have with a lot of these players and a lot of these guys. They don't like to accept fault. They are quick to say, this guy trash. It's like, how? How? You haven't given him any time. C. Penn is a Kansas City fan to the death, but he ain't leaving on Lamar Jackson. He still believes in Lamar, just like I do. He has to learn. Give him that time. Aaron Rodgers ain't been in the Super Bowl. Exactly. Aaron Rodgers hasn't been to the Super Bowl since 2011, but if it's Brady, Lamar, Cam, or Russ, they destroy him. I agree. Exactly, Nerdy Blue. He said he's not a yes man. Yes, you are. You're a yes man. Right. Shaq was a walking offensive foul. They let you get away with fouling everybody to get your dunk on, to do what you wanted to do, but you want to blame everybody else. Come on now, stop it. Stop it. You basically were crying a lot because you felt like you were getting fouled. You were letting a Dikembe Mutombo who was past his prime D you up in game one in that finals with AI. He D'd you up in game one. You come back crying, talking about, I'm not getting my foul calls. Don't it sound familiar to a player who played today who's the fake 23? They sound just alike when they don't get their calls. They ready to cry. And also, I have a problem with the token Negroes. The token Negroes who are basically the people that's blocking us from getting to the next level. They're so quick to basically defer and say, well, black people need to do this. Black people need to do that. But they're not doing anything to help those black people do that. They're not helping those black people understand how to do numbers or how to understand the stock market or how to expand on business or how to survive if it's something like this. How do you survive in that business? They don't do that, but they're quick to tell you you're too busy doing smoking and drinking and all this. You're too busy not trying to get things done. Some people weren't born like that. Some people were born in a family. They were taught just go to work, do what you got to do, come home. That's it. So, I have a problem with that. I have a problem when people try to tell me that it's okay. Why is everything such a race card? I told a white guy, well, if you want me to stop playing the race card, stop using your white privilege card. Your white privilege card is welcome in all continents and states and countries. Your white card go a long way than my black ass. If my black ass even did half the stuff you did, I'd have been lynched or shot or thrown in jail, whatever. They would have made sure they got me because they know I'm going to say how I feel. And that's the point. And the problem with us is we're so quick to hate on one another instead of looking at the big picture. I always use the big picture because you have to sit back and look at what's going on. What's up, Sir Bishop? Yeah, they don't mess with blacks. They treat us like crap, but they want our music. They want our women. They want our style. They want our swag. They want our slang because we got slang. Me being from Florida, I got my Florida slang. C-Pen from Kansas City. Blair, I believe Blair from East Coast, I believe. My boy Neil from East Coast. So they want our slang. No matter what part of the U.S. you from, they want your slang. What's up, boy?
What's good, my dude?
Yeah, man, they copyrighted my thing, man. They hit me with a copyright. I had to get rid of my video, and everybody was loving that video.
What?
Yeah, it was the Chris Rock thing on Why Are You Surprised Part 6, where I had Chris Rock talking about if Eminem was if he was black, he wouldn't sell a damn thing. So they copyrighted, so I was so mad today at work. I said, man, you know what? I'm finna make a live doing Why Are You Surprised Part 6. Because I said I'm not even surprised by it. Because I'm like, I'm little right now. I'm young buck status, not young buck literally, but a young kid status.
Straight up, man.
Right. And they try to hate on me. It's like, come on. And I just got off the phone with my brother. We were talking about Kyrie. And I was trying to explain to him, like, dude, Kyrie is overly criticized, dog. Like, if you're going to criticize Kyrie, you got to criticize everybody else. You can't just say I'm going to criticize this one person, but I'm gonna let this other guy over here just be. He get a pass. So I don't understand that. What's up, Neil? Bill's
What's good,
mom.
Neil? What up, Neil?
What's going on, fellas? You know, man, on the check-in. You know, I'm sitting back, feeling it, chilling. Cool.
Yeah, man. I was pissed off. They copyrighted my video, messed it
What's
up.
up with
I
that,
called
man?
my brother when I got off work. He knew I was tired because I called him out blue.
Yeah, dog. I was just catching up on your videos today too, bro. I seen that just in time. Like last night, I watched that video just in time before the copyright strike or whatever. So yeah, dog, that's crazy, man.
Yeah,
but you right about pretty much everything that you said, bro. Like, and I was just like the other day the inauguration happened, right? I pretty much slept through it, you know what I mean? And then when I woke up, I mean, I seen that social media was going off about it. I'm just like, man, just like whatever, dog. I'm like, I'm from the show me state, man. Like, you gotta show me.
Right.
You gotta show me, man. Like, I'm not falling for this same old mumbo jumbo dog and pony show, man.
Sure.
Yeah.
Need to pick up that road before, you know?
Yeah. I'm just tired of it. It's like I'm just tired of it. It's the same old mumbo jumbo. Old black people, and I asked this dude today, like, what have these presidents done for us? I don't want to hear about no Emancipation Proclamation. I don't want to hear what Lyndon B. Johnson signed off on. I don't want to hear that. I want to hear what have they actually done for us. Have they helped our kids since we desegregated? Have they helped our children get better in school? Have they helped us in the job searches or get better in the jobs? Have they helped us? No, these dudes threw crack in our areas. They did everything they could to tear us down, and then they're still tearing us down, and it don't make any sense.
Yeah, we already know how fugazi the education system is.
Oh God, public schools terrible. They don't want kids to learn anything. They want us all to have babies after babies, or gang bang, or slang, or smoke all day, or smoke our brains rotten. And they cool with that, but they'll give money to that person, but they don't want to give money to this guy over here who's trying his best, who wearing a suit, who trying every day to get the community. They don't want that guy. They don't want that guy. They want the ignorant dude. They want the dude who cussing everybody out, who thuggish, who got all these tats and stuff. Not saying anything wrong with tats. If you wear tats, that's fine by me. I'm not that person who gonna be like, it's in the Bible. You ain't supposed to wear those tats. I ain't gonna do that. You know, you
no
cool.
doubt. To each his own, no doubt. That's like me. I'm no tattoo guy either, but you know what I mean? I appreciate the artwork, you know what I mean? To each his own. You know what I mean? That's your lane, that's your lane. You know?
Right. Exactly. And that's all I was trying to say is like when what Chris Rock said, I don't know if you caught the video, Neil. Chris Rock.
Yeah, I was on the video, I think. I think it was live. We was all on the live with you. And we were talking football.
I did a video on it was Why Are You Surprised Part 6, what I named
I
this.
didn't see that one.
Had Chris Rock on it. They hit me with a copyright thing, but I ain't got no strike to the page. But basically, Chris Rock was talking about the riots, about if that was black people, man, we weren't even gonna make it to the grass. You know, and he was saying if it was like if Eminem was black, you know, he was like, man, Eminem wouldn't sell no records. And if popcorn was black, that thing ain't being sold at the stands or anything. So, you know, he was just breaking down points that were true, and I put him up there what he was saying, and he's right, because we're so quick to like appease everybody, but we don't look at our backyard as we need to do this better. We got to get better at this. We need to try harder to try to bring people together. And then like I said that night, I don't believe we can save everybody. We only can save probably 4 out of 10. That's a start. And then we get 6 out of 10. You know, we got to work our way up.
Hey, you only can save the ones that want to be saved, man. You know?
Yep.
Yeah.
And as it grows like a snowball down the hill.
Right. So basically today, Kevin Durant went back at Charles Barkley. After like the comments that Charles was making, he basically went at the TNT crew. If y'all caught Donovan Mitchell, it was kind of weird. Shaq.
Yeah, I seen that. I
Yeah,
see that, man.
yeah.
Now,
Jack said something to him about he don't believe they could take it to the next level. It's like, why would you even say that to that man after he done had an extraordinary game coming out, having a coming out party? And why would you even say that? It's like, I
That's what
understand.
Shaq said to the boy.
yeah,
Yeah,
Shaq be hating, dog.
said
I
that to
didn't
his
know that.
face.
I
Yeah.
didn't know that. Damn, Shaq.
Right. And then that's what I'm saying. It's like I was telling my brother today about, like, he was, even about the James Harden thing. I'm like, I don't agree with everything Harden did, but dude, before Harden got there, y'all sucked. Like, y'all wasn't that good. Like, y'all lost Yao Ming and T Mac. Y'all were get into like the 11th seed. So I mean, yeah, I wish he could have brought a championship, but I just wish we get out this notion that if you don't win a championship, you're seen as a bum or your whole career is just trash.
Yeah, man. Like people just don't understand, dog. Like not every player is gonna win a championship. Only like 1%. Maybe slightly less than 1% win the chip. No.
Yeah.
No doubt.
It's less than that and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I was saying. And when Shaq said that and everything to him, that kind of pissed me off. I was like, KD was saying like it's a difference between, what I'm saying, and LeBron had to throw his 2 cents in. So, but KD basically was like, it's a difference between criticism and then just being disrespectful. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, like when he gave his one word answers, they were dissing him behind his back, saying things like this. And then like Shaq saying what he said, and a fan basically just was like, man, I don't see nothing wrong with it. I'm like, I mean, dog, like nobody back in the day said that to them that, oh, I don't believe you could take it to the next level. It probably was somebody who was like Charles and that, like inside the NBA or something, but
Yeah.
nobody's gonna say that directly to you, saying like, "Oh, like I don't believe you could do this." It's like, damn, like the man is young still. Like, I mean, do we give people
Right.
chances, or it's like people are done with? We just say they're trash.
Right.
That's
People
the
just be
future of the
analyzing.
league.
My bad, Neil. Go ahead, man.
Oh, my bad, pal. I said, yeah, that's the future of the league, man. We got young stars starting to become stars, and they're starting to come out of their shell. Man, you got to applaud them boys, man, because they keeping the league healthy.
Yeah,
Gotta,
yeah.
yeah.
And the Jazz have surprised me this year. I picked them to be in the top 4. I believe they could have been, and they're number 3 right now. So they're number 2 right now over the Clippers. I think if the Clippers win tonight, I think the Clippers would be number 1 or 2.
Oh.
So, but they looking good. And Bogdanovich is back doing his thing. Ingles is doing his thing coming off the bench. I mean, Conley, it seemed like Conley and Donovan finally figured each other out. They just probably needed that year to get acquainted. And it's just I think that we're so busy trying to judge people off their career. Because think about it. Shaq always tell Charles, look at my rings and
Yeah,
stuff.
the
You know,
jury. Yeah,
if you've never seen Charles play, you'll think Charles is a bum. So it's like, come on,
That's not the case at all.
yeah,
Charles was rawer than Shaq. Shit, Shaq couldn't do nothing Charles could do. Shit.
right,
Real.
Right.
Shaq,
right,
like to me, like I said, I always said Shaq was overrated to me. Like, what I mean? To each his own. I always look at Shaq like he was just in the league when at the time when he was dominating the league was soft. All
yeah,
the all the greats faded out. The competition faded out. So he playing against the bonus, Rick Mets, dudes that he can just take to the yard every day. You know what I mean? Weak boys.
mhm,
They intimidated by his size, his look, So
Exactly.
right,
he dominated, man. And then he had boys that was gonna get him in his position for him to dominate. You know,
right,
I just think that if he would have never left Orlando, I think your squad, y'all boys would have been that dynasty that the Lakers became. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. We could have been. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
It's, Shaq was so jealous of Penny, and it
he
was just
was.
crazy because Penny never had the attitude of I'm the best player on the team or the best player. Penny was like, look, I want to win. Like,
Right.
if I got to give you the ball, and that's what I'm saying to people. Shaq used to eat. Shaq got the ball Like he was like, I think 70% of our offense or 80.
Man,
He
I
was on
think he,
offense. And
yeah,
Penny
he was.
back him up. And Penny didn't have a problem doing it.
So didn't.
And that's the problem. When I watched that 60 for 60, I just wanted to go slap Shaq because Shaq, he finally apologized to Penny because he owed Penny that apology. In all these years, he trying to make it seem like Penny was the problem. No, nigga, you were the problem. That's what I understand. He talks about these young players, but he
man.
hold himself accountable.
Yeah.
He never held himself accountable. What up, Joe?
Joe,
Cool. What up,
what
cool?
up, man?
Cool, keeping it breezy. What up? All right, all right.
And he never held himself accountable, but you're going to talk about James
Then
Harden.
you got the Kobe's. What's them
81.
81s, huh?
81.
Call them the 81s. Yeah.
The first ones.
The 81s. I see y'all boys Kobe down. I like the shirt too, HD.
Appreciate it. Mamba Day.
Yeah.
81 points 15 years ago. He dropped it today.
It's still crazy Kobe gone, man.
Man, I'm crying. I cried.
Yeah.
It's still
Dog. I ain't gonna lie, dog. It's sad. It's sad. I just can't
it
believe
is,
it.
I was just watching the boy highlights and just flicking through. You know, you start just going through and looking at YouTube shit. I'm watching Kobe just killing boys. I said, man, if this nigga wasn't a dog, man, and he ain't had that eye of the tiger in his eyes.
Yeah,
man.
And Neil, dog, like, man, I was just thinking yesterday, dog, like that detail that be on ESPN Plus, whatever, like, it don't hit the same no more, man, without Kobe.
No, don't,
Kobe
man.
basketball mind is just, it's like levels, man. It's like tier 1. He's by himself, basically. Breakdowns, man.
I was looking at the Tim Grover, the trainer that trained Michael Jordan and trained Kobe.
Yeah.
And he was talking about Kobe's his will, man, it's unmatched, man. He said through his limit when it's time to stop. He said Kobe would want to keep going as far as training to get his body right.
Yeah.
I was like, don't even put that in that bracket, man. He can't even match what he did, man.
Kobe was something else. Kobe was something else. Go ahead, Neil. My bad.
I said that baby was trying to be better than Mike, man. He said that's what he wanted to do, man. He said he wanted to be the greatest, man.
Yeah.
You know, Mike is always the greatest, but you know, he right up under Mike, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. It's like 1A, 1B. It's like 1A, 1A.
Yeah. You can't have a top 5 or 10 without Kobe name, dog. You just can't do it. It just don't feel right.
Even if you don't even like the boy, you gotta put him. You know what I'm saying? Shit,
but you go back and look at the old, like when ESPN used to rank their top 10. And I remember Chris Broussard didn't even put him in the top 10. I was like, what are you stupid?
Right. Him and Rob Clark, I wanted to go slap both of them that day.
Yeah. Man. Because he wasn't giving them interviews they wanted. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's how that shit be going.
Yeah.
They got to go with their protocol.
Oh, yeah. You know they do, man. They got to hate on Kobe, man, because you got to understand Kobe bridged the gap for the Michael fans and the, LeBron fans. He bridged the gap into like the old era to the new era.
Yeah.
All the old heads respected Kobe. They love Kobe because he brought something to the game that they saw themselves. Like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, remember he talked about it. He was like, this guy, he's something else. He's something different. And like people would ask him about Kobe like being the greatest Laker. He even said he's up there. Magic even said he's the greatest Laker. You had Jerry West who said he's the greatest Laker. And these are two guys who weren't no slouches in their career. Jerry West is the logo.
He's the logo.
Probably arguably or the best point guard or one of the best greatest of all time. He's in that conversation. For him to say that is let you know the respect they have for the Mamba. And people don't understand how great Mamba was. I have to tell my little brother all the time, like, dog, you don't understand, dog. This is a guy who, like, nobody was thinking about, dog. This dude just went on a scoring tear that we've never seen before since like Wilt and like Jordan, and it was beyond him. He was hitting
exciting, man.
Like it was video. You couldn't even do what he was doing on a video game. That's how crazy it was. Yep. This guy was destroying.
You know what? And I'm glad that they told him that before he passed. I'm glad he was able to hear that from them instead of
got his flowers.
After the fact. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely got his flowers. He definitely got his flowers.
Yeah.
He just, you know what I mean? He definitely got his flowers.
It just hurt, man. It still hurts. You know, it still hurts.
Man. It do, man, because I actually wanted to see his daughter ball, man. You know what I'm saying? Because that was going to be the newest thing.
Dog. They want to stop her.
And then I always thought about the rumor Carcino said, man. He said, one day we're going to see Kobe come back. He might come back for the 3-on-3 shit. When the 3-on-3 was popping.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Ice Cube joint. The big three. So I'm like, damn, Kobe, he gonna fly. You know, Kobe like to play ball, man. So one day he might pop up in that because he still got game in him. It's just the injuries. He can play that game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, to see him go out like that. And then I said, if he don't ever play, I watch his daughter. You know what I'm saying? Just like we gonna watch all these young boys come up. Carmelo's son, LeBron's son, all this the future, man. So, you know, I like to watch these kids grow, man, and see what they come up to be, you know?
Me too. Yeah.
One thing I'm glad Kobe never cheated the game. That's why
never
the game.
Him and Mike, they never cheated the game, man.
And I couldn't stand Mike growing up. I couldn't stand Kobe either. I was an AI, the Trail Sprewell, Penny Hardaway guy.
Me too.
Me too.
Vince Carter, Tracy McGrady.
Vince Carter,
Come on, man.
DC from the crib. He from Florida. Him and T-Mac.
T-Mac, yeah. That's why I wasn't fucking with Kobe.
I love the guys, y'all. Vince Carter was a monster. It's like people talk about his college. People ain't see him in high school. Vince was doing this in high school.
Yes, he was. That was a man before man. He was killing them boys out there. So
I met
it was all simple.
He went to high school in my city.
You said
what? I met T-Mac before he went to the NBA. I met him, you know, because he went to school in my city.
Okay.
At Mount Zion. And it's like it's on the same street of the high school I went to. And I met him at the mall one day. And he was just chilling by himself. And I told him good luck with everything in the draft, man. He was like, appreciate it, man. He was real down to earth, man. He was cool.
Yeah. T-Mac was laid back, man. T-Mac was real cool. He never I never seen T-Mac as a hater of anybody. T-Mac just went out there to ball. He just wanted people to recognize his skill. And I think that's why he left Toronto. People try to say it was because of him and Vince. I'm like, I don't think it was that. I just think he just wanted to show people, I'm good at these guys too. And that's what I don't see today in today's game. And I see it in Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell's showing me he a dog that I'll go against anybody.
Right.
And that's what I want, man. And that's what's missing. I was talking to my guys outside, they was on before we left on building to go deliver packages. They basically were saying the same thing. My dog was like, man, I ain't watched basketball in like probably Kobe and all that. I ain't watched it. Jordan or whatever. He ain't watched basketball. Because he don't like these players today. He he's like, I don't hate LeBron. It's just this guy got to stack his team. You got to put all these people on the team, and that's just not basketball to me. Back in the day, you had your star and you had the role players. That's just how the game was supposed to go.
Right.
And how sad the media is. I was watching the Phoenix game, and they still talked about how good the Lakers were. I'm like, they're not even talking about the game they're commentating. I'm like, this is sad. I'm like, man, I was like, I can't hear them talk about the Lakers. They're not even playing. Like,
you know what I hate? You know what I hate? If LeBron go, if he die, I wouldn't even cry. I'd just be like, oh, that's LeBron. I wouldn't even get mad.
I mean, I would be sad if he passed away.
Yeah, I wouldn't want nobody to
Man,
pass away though.
I just don't like what he's
it's just his
doing.
ego, bro. Like he got so mad. Like I had tweeted him. He got a big ego, bro. Like you can't be funny with him. He takes shit to like a female. I'm like, yeah, he need a daddy, bro. Like,
I mean, like I said, and stuff, but like I said, it's just my brother. He the same thing, I don't want to see him pass. You feel me? I mean, I don't wish that on
nobody.
No, I don't wish it on. I'm just like, I want to get. I want to be like when Kobe passed, I cried like a baby. But him, I'll be like, oh.
Yeah, but I don't wish that, man. You feel me? I understand where you're coming from, but it's like I don't wish that because, I mean, there's one thing that's good about him is that he made his wife an honest woman.
Yeah, I give him that.
And he was able to handle the pressure out of high school. He did handle the pressure because a lot of guys, they wouldn't have made it out of that. Like him, Kobe made it out. KG made it. You know what I'm saying? And then I don't see how his kids will be, man, because it'll be sad. You feel me? I won't want to see them crying and stuff like that. Even though we don't like him as a basketball player.
I don't like him. I don't like him as a basketball player, a person. He lame. Yeah, he a dude with money, but lame. Like corny.
Off the court, he seems like a good role model for the kids, though.
Bullshit.
He
ain't no damn role. He a role model, man. He lied to them damn kids when he went to LA, saying he gonna give them kids pizza. Had them people sitting outside. It's hot as hell out there. And he did what? What did he do, Phil? He went to LA. And remember when he got to LA? He said he was gonna give everybody some pizza. Man, he had them kids sitting out there forever. Man, fuck. I'm sorry. Brian ain't no role model.
I'm trying to get out there.
Go ahead.
You got to see you got to see a different side of the situation.
Man, I just can't stand the Brian, bro. It's just his attitude. Like he's not that dude. Like off the court, on the court, I can't rock with you, dog. He a snake, bro. Then when Kobe, I was just like, I can't rock with this man. I'm sorry.
Nah, I agree with you on the court. On the court, I can't rock with him. He ain't my type of guy I can cheer for.
I don't see how he got friends. Like this nigga is lame. Like he do corny shit, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
You
gotta understand, it's like he's a guy who's been pampered his whole career. I mean, nobody was allowed to coach. Like my older brother told me the other day, he was like, "Yo, man, like you gotta think about it. Nobody coached him. Nobody was allowed to coach him. And it's like you gotta understand he gonna be who he is. At the end of the day, he's going to be doing what he wants because he has that ego because they've given him that ego. When you give a baby an ego, they feel like they're above everybody. Joe Cool could tell you he got a daughter, so he would tell her what's right or wrong. He probably spoils her, but he's not going to spoil her to the point where she doesn't know what's right or wrong, or she doesn't know what to do or not to do. And I was as a kid, my sister, like I was fortunate. My sister 11 years older than me, so she spoiled me. My mom spoiled me. My dad spoiled me. But I also learned because my mom and dad are from the 40s, so they know what was right, what was wrong. They knew what to teach me about different people or how to handle situations. And yeah, I do throw a fit sometimes because I was spoiled, but at the same time, they didn't make me to that point where I couldn't do for myself or I would want to do for myself. And that's what they did with LeBron. They made LeBron this monster. So I can't really put it all on him when you're allowed to do it because it's like us. If we were allowed to have a Hummer in high school and we were guaranteed millions of dollars or damn near $1 billion, we're going to act the same way because nobody put a cap on our ego. And that's Adam Silver's at fault and the people around him are at fault. They don't understand that he created something. They made him bigger than the game. And when they never made the athlete back in the day bigger than the game, I don't care how it was, David Stern was going to promote the product because that's the NBA. And that's
what's up.
I have is because I don't have a problem with the Lakers doing what they're doing now, but at least promote the Jazz, promote the Phoenix Suns, promote other teams so we can have some parity. Even though we know LeBron won't be in the finals, that's what y'all want, but at least let me believe that the Suns have a chance for somebody. I don't want to throw a game and Giannis only gets 4 free throw attempts, but LeBron like 18. It's like
it's crazy.
Right.
Their approach is like LeBron approaches the game just like he was in high school. His game hasn't evolved for 18 years. It's same game he played in high school.
Yep.
The same.
Only thing different, he worked on the shot. That's about the only thing different.
Yeah,
he that's it. Shot.
They still can't shoot.
Same game you've seen from high school all the way to now. You're right.
Yeah.
Cool. You're right on that, bro. That's it.
But you tell a LeBron fan that, they're gonna be like, you hating.
Right. Yep.
Well, of course, because they're like not y'all, but they're like the average Jordan fan was back in the day. They don't know basketball. They just know the player. Like Michael Jordan, like some of his fans didn't know diddly about basketball. They just knew Michael Jordan. They didn't know Isaiah Bird, Magic, none of them guys. They just said Michael's the greatest of all time. And I just tell people, like, you really can't say that because every era was different. You got some people who may say Oscar was the greatest, or Jerry, or Bill, or Wilt was. You got some people who say Kareem was the best. So Dr. J says Bill Russell's the greatest winner of all time, but the best player of all time to him was Kareem. Isaiah Thomas says the greatest player of all time to him was Kareem. So, you know, you can't really tell. That's why I always tell people you can't really clarify who's older. You can't just judge off championships because Oscar only won 1 championship. Jerry West won 1 championship, but would they be better than these players today? Absolutely. They would destroy all these players today. So you can't judge this on championships because I was saying to somebody, that means Michael ain't in the top 5, nor is LeBron, nor is Kobe. Top in championships, you got Bill Russell at 11, Sam got what, 10? Havlicek got 8, Cooley got 5. Robert Ory got 7.
Right.
So you got to do other things about who's great and who's not.
Exactly.
And like when I be seeing like these athletes, why do they when they get their money they start dating white women? I be like, like Randy Moss.
That's been going on since Bill Russell times, dog. That's just a condition. Like, you gotta understand, the white girl is basically the gatekeeper, and basically walk through the gate. The only reason they can make it up there is they gotta have a white woman. Now the brothers who have basically the what's up, Chris? So basically, the brothers who have a black woman as a wife, they're more looked at as they're cool and all, but you know, you got to understand they got to paint that picture. Look at Patrick Mahomes. Pat Mahomes has a white wife or a white girlfriend. You feel me? Russell Wilson, he ain't been the same since he left that white girl and went to they ain't been the same since he left the white girl and went to Sierra. So that also has to thing with him. Not saying Pat can't play, but they're gonna glorify him more because for one, he light skinned. He got the prettiest hair you ever seen. Like he just stepped out the supermodel book of all time. Rico Suave mixed with the French dude. You know, it's like, damn, dude pretty. What the hell? But he got the white girl next to him. You know, so now he's elevated. They're like, all right, we're going to keep pushing him no matter what. Even though he's good already, you know, we got to push him because he fits the mold. He has the white woman and he got the talent.
Right.
That mixed together, boom, we can do that. It's not too many people like LeBron who got the black woman and he's at the top with, you know, at the table. We don't see that much. We don't see that much.
Right. No, I give him that because he did stay with his woman since high. Yeah, I give him that.
Yeah, you know,
most dudes won't even do that.
Yeah.
You know, and then Kobe, this was funny to me. Everybody was blasting Kobe wife. Oh, he married a white woman. I'm like, dude, she's not white. She Hispanic.
Not
Latina, dude.
She Hispanic.
Yeah.
What the hell are you talking about? I had to correct this person. This person was so hell bent on saying Kobe was with a white girl. I'm like, dude, no, he's not. He's with a white girl, but he's with a Latina. Like, what are you talking about?
Right.
There's no whiteness in here right now. What are you talking about? Dude,
Somebody's microphone is like crackling.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
What you said, Neil?
Somebody microphone is like somebody keep flipping with shit. You hear it?
Cracking.
Oh, hold on.
Oh no, I don't think that's yours though. I think that's somebody who just came in. We was good till they just came in. Whoever came in, I think that might be them. Oh, see, they gone now. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, see, they just left. Whoever that was. Oh, there you go. I don't know.
Hold
that
on.
right there.
C-Pen. C-Pen.
Well, that might be good. Might be in his pocket.
Here. Yeah, that's C-Pen, Mike.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was my mic. I had to jump that right quick and see if that was me. No, that ain't me.
Good. C-Pen. C-Pen.
I mean, go to sleep.
C-Pen.
Yeah, go on the couch.
C-Pen.
You to sleep.
Man,
you might have put the phone down. You might have put it down somewhere.
All right. Cool. I kicked him out. He'll come back. So, yeah. But is that better, everybody?
Yeah.
All right. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was hell bent on arguing with this dude. And I'm like, dog, she Latina. He like, HD, I don't care what you talking about. That girl is white. White where? A white girl ain't curved like she is. What are you talking about, yo?
You look at the video. You look at Kobe's Muse, the documentary he did on Showtime. I've been watching that this week.
No, I gotta watch that.
Yeah, that was good.
It's good, man. The little segment of when he met her, it's like you just look at the women that was around her, and I was like, damn, man, he could have picked
any of them.
Oh yeah,
any of them. Hell yeah.
And that's crazy. His mama and daddy thought she was a gold digger, like she was gonna take that nigga money and use him. No, she stayed down with that nigga.
Yeah, dog, that's black parents. They don't want nobody with a black girl. They want a black woman.
Right.
They old.
That's Eddie Creed. They don't want you to stay with your old
right.
Creed, you know what I'm saying? And like you said,
did he date one in high school? Wasn't he dating a black girl in high school before he got with Brandy? He was dating. He was dating a black girl while he went to the prom with Brandy to make it, So.
Well, he wasn't gonna be with her. That probably was somebody he just tagged once in a while. They were girlfriend, whatever. Once in a while. Kobe was too big for that.
Yeah,
he was way too big for that. So, but it was great, man. I was walking all at work today. Everybody was trying to cop. Everybody trying to take the shirt from me.
Yeah. You said that's a
one-on-one.
I
followed you on. Hey, Harry, I followed you on Twitter. It's my shit say the real Zay Money. That's me.
Oh, okay. Shit, you straight. I be on there just dropping the videos because sometimes people don't get their notifications when I drop a video. So
Yeah.
I haven't been getting
gotta
notifications
do
in
it
a
that
week.
way.
Right, right.
You know, I can't help but drop like send you funny stuff on IG, man. I just be laughing, man.
Oh yeah, when
I
I
was
be
like,
on IG, man, I be
yeah.
wild, dog. I had the boombox playing. I went to work. I forgot like people at my job follow me. I be forgetting because I don't be knowing, and I get to work. I got my boombox on, and then my one homegirl, she like, man, I like the boombox. Like, be changing colors. She like that's the way that was on your IG and your Facebook. I'm like, I forgot you follow me. Damn, yeah. I was jamming that bit, boy. I was blasting that thing all down the street, boy. They could hear it everywhere. Everybody asked me where you get it from. I'm like, man, I get it from here. It was a surprise.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a surprise. Like they just my mom, my brother-in-law, my nieces, they all gave it to me. So I ain't even know. I was going to sleep from work. It's right next to me in the bed. I ain't know what the hell this thing was. I was going to sleep, and then one day I just opened it. I'm like, it's my boombox. Hey. And I just turned that bitch on. That thing was just I blasted it through the house. Because me and my sister, we take care of my mom, so she'll stay either with me or she'll go over to my sister. She was at my sister's. And I just got that bitch in the crib, blasting, just listen to that Griselda. Put your coming out of that. I was like, Neil, Bill's Mafia, this shit. What you coming to?
Yeah, Griselda. Sure. Yeah. I see no ass went live.
Oh, yeah.
They talking about the Ashanti and all.
Y'all seen that last night?
No, I ain't see that, man. I ain't seen nothing but work and these videos and sleep.
All you do is work, boy.
Yeah, dog. I work, y'all, like so much. Like I'm trying to get this feeder job. If I get this feeder job, I'll be making 6 figures and I'll be driving all across the state. And my days will be different. I think I'll work I think the first 4 days, and then I get 4 days off.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to do that. But I work like regular package cars, so I work like Tuesday through Saturday, and then sometimes I work Monday. I only get 1 day off sometimes. So I'm working. So I try to drop a video whenever I can. Whenever I can, try to. And I drop it, and once I drop it and stuff, man, I try to go back and you get these news things and I put them out and try to put it out. And then I was just making these Why Are You Surprised? I was pissed off because they took my Why Are You Surprised part 6. So I said, I'm just gonna make another one because they talking about some copyright was in, I guess, because I used some of the audio from the damn show with Chris Rock. He was talking about the people climbing the wall, and then Eminem, and it was funny as hell. Like Chris Rock is funny. I always like Chris Rock, and he just know if Eminem was black, he wouldn't sell nothing. If popcorn was black, it wouldn't even be sold to the concession stands in the movies. Nobody would want it. And he was saying if you were white, if you were black and we even got near the grass, man, you already know it was going down. You know we getting shot down like all over the place. We ain't finna make a damn gate.
They hate to love blacks, but they love to wear the black, right?
Yeah, like they love us. They want our style. They want our swag. They want everything we do, and it's not just us. They want other minorities, the Hispanics. They want Dominicans, the Jamaican. They want all our style, but yet they hate us. They want to make laws to keep us down, and they want to act like racism doesn't exist. So this is funny, right? There is actual like white people who actually believe like, oh, y'all play the race. Racism doesn't exist. And it's funny. They actually will tell you it does not exist, and they don't even feel it when they walk in the workplace. I'm like, really? It don't exist, right? So all the people on this wall white, right? So it don't exist.
Right.
Right.
It's like, come on, be for real. You got all these white people on the wall on pictures. Old people, they like 80, 90.
Not a nigga in sight. Not a nigga in sight.
No, you know we ain't gonna be in sight.
Like that movie Do the Right Thing.
What'd you say?
Like that movie Do the Right Thing when he he asked that man, "Why you ain't got no brothers on the wall?"
Yeah.
For sure.
Boycott Sal's. Boycott Sal's.
Yeah, that's how it is, dude. That's how it is, and that's the thing. Is like that story Cino did on Richard Pryor. I love that story he did with Richard and Eddie on Patreon.
Yeah, that was good.
They always want to pit us against each other. Like they always did that. Like, cause every time I ask my dad about who's better, like between I used to ask some who's better out of
Red Fox,
like Red Fox or Richard Pryor. And my dad said, I mean, Richard's great. To me, I wouldn't compare both of them, but I like Red Fox. My dad was a Red Fox guy. He loved Red.
He's funny.
Yeah,
I was like, this dude actually funny.
He never took none from Richard. He would say he don't like when people try to put blacks against blacks. He hated that. He just said, "How about you just go for what we do?" You know, and that's what.
Hey Harry, that Cleveland Cavaliers, you right? That team dangerous, bro.
Yeah, I told you. Somebody
Mike loud as hell.
Hello? Hey, Jay, that's you.
Right. Hold on. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
It's still loud?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's straight now.
Yeah, it's good now. Yeah. But
I was watching the game. I was like, I was thinking about what you said. I was like, this team is dangerous, bro.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to tell everybody on the live and Burundi, that's my dog. But Burundi, he trying to tell me, man, it's gonna fall off. And I'm like, I don't know, cause they looking consistent, cause
they just beat Brooklyn again, bro.
Sexton a monster. So they defense, they added Jared Allen to that middle. The Nets gonna be straight though. They just got to get their chemistry.
Man, listen, Nets pissed me off today. They pissed me off a lot today.
Then they lose again today.
Yeah,
Cleveland gave them the business.
James Harden kept passing the ball every time. Dog, these dudes is trash. Don't pass them the ball. They keep missing the shots.
Word, I don't know why they kept passing the ball.
James Harden
can't make a bucket.
What is he trying to do? Lead the lead in assists or something like that? He been doing this all week since his debut.
I just said, fuck it. I keep passing you the ball. You ain't making the shots. You ain't getting the ball for a while.
Airballed at a layup. Like, I'm not, like, come on, man.
But you also got to understand, dog, Harden trying to prove that he can be a team player.
That's
why, man, F that. Throw that out the window. Like, do that in another game. Do that in another game. Like, come on.
Yeah, but man,
right now, Kyrie was holding it down. He the only dude holding it down.
Yeah, it's Kyrie doing what he needs to do.
Oh man, you know Kyrie gonna get his.
Passing the ball to everybody. I'm like, dog, if you're gonna pass the ball, pass it to Kyrie, because everybody else suck right now. You got DeAndre Jordan getting bodied in the post by Drummond getting like 15 rebounds over him. I'm like, what?
Right.
Come on.
Word.
But that's what I said though. I was like, dude, I don't like the trade. I told y'all this. Didn't I say it, Joe Cool? I did not like the trade. I gave the trade to D. because you got rid of Jared Allen. You should have kept him. If you'd have kept Jared Allen and Torian Prince while Kyrie or KD go off, you would have had defense to shut other people down. They don't have it right now. And then when DeAndre go to the bench, your next guy's like 6'8" or 6'9". Perry, he like 6'8".
Jeff Green is like 6'8".
Yeah, he like 6'8". He gonna get dominated by the Lakers, by the Clippers. The Clippers gonna dominate him in the inside.
Pacers are gonna dominate them.
Yeah, the Pacers, DeMontis and Miles Turner, man, they gonna kill him in the inside.
Every time I watch Cleveland beat y'all
the way
twice,
the team playing now is
twice.
style. It's the D'Antoni type of style. This offense.
It's like
small ball. I cannot stand that small ball offense that he does. Like, do not bring that rocket crap over here. Like, come on, man.
Right.
That's
like,
what
why
that's so Steve. I mean, KD and Kyrie did not choose Steve Nash to be the coach.
No, they didn't. They didn't want him. They should have made Jock Vaughn too.
He wanted him. Kyrie did.
Somebody
KD was cool with it. Kyrie, I don't know how Kyrie felt, but I know KD was just like, yeah, whatever. But
KD was still, man.
But that was
you know KD passive aggressive, man. You know
that was a front office decision.
Yeah, I know that was a front office decision, and they didn't like it. Kyrie said it, and KD said it. They didn't like it.
Yep.
They didn't like
crazy.
it.
Mike D'Antoni, it's like, okay, him and James Harden is back together, but this is not the Houston Rockets. Like, this is the Nets. Like, this is a whole different system. Like,
right. You trying to run it like this.
After a point of time, man, you get tired of seeing the same coaches getting jobs, man. And they suck.
Mark Jackson would have been a way better coach.
Oh, yeah. Mark Jackson would have fit this team perfect. Absolutely.
They had a good culture in the bubble. Jack Vaughn, why didn't they get rid of him? He was doing good.
Man, because Chris, he don't fit the bill. You got to understand, man. If it ain't white, it ain't white.
Right.
It just ain't. It ain't like Jock Vaughn got way more experience than Steve Nash, and he coaches defense because when he was in Orlando, he had our defense. Our problem was Oladipo kept getting hurt, and Elfrid Payton kept getting hurt, so we could never get better. But he's a good coach. He could have got these guys right. KD even likes him. So I don't know why they didn't pick him as the coach. I don't know why you would bring Steve Nash and D'Antoni. D'Antoni's system does not work. It's going to give you it'll be a good regular season offense.
They got Amari Stoudemire as well. He's a new coach as well. No experience.
Right.
His system causes injuries.
D'Antoni's system causes injuries. I forgot Amari was even there. Like,
That's why Chris Paul got hurt.
Yeah.
His system causes injuries.
Yeah. Facts.
They doing whatever they can to sabotage the Nets, bro. This is a conspiracy. This is a conspiracy.
It's still early,
though. Doing whatever to sabotage the Nets, man.
Man, they probably. I see them as a semifinals and out. That's what I see.
No, I still got them going to the finals. It's going to be real sloppy when they get there. It's going to be really sloppy. Like,
they barely.
Unless they pick up. Don't they got 3 spots on their roster?
Yeah.
They need 3 big men off the rip, like straight up, like 3 big men.
Yeah. They don't need 3 big men. They need a big man, and then they need another guard off the bench who can run the second unit.
I'm trading Shamet too. He got to go.
Ooh.
Yeah, Shamet. I just think Shamet need to be with a point guard. Y'all don't have a point guard off the bench. Y'all don't have a
that's
point
not what they need.
I miss Karis LeVert, man.
Yeah, Karis LeVert. Yeah,
I miss Karis LeVert and Allen. Every time I watch the Cavaliers, I'll be like, dang, man.
You think they can get Lou Williams?
You said what?
Really,
do we want?
I can see them get Lou Williams.
Lou Williams.
The Clippers don't really use them.
Let him go.
Hell no. I would not. The Clippers not let Lou go. That'll be stupid.
Right.
Unless they
They
can
don't
play.
really
They're
use
the
them
best
that
team
way.
in the
Lil
West,
Wayne's about to
man.
be out of there. I see that
The
happening
Clippers the
real
best team,
soon.
man. The Clippers dominate. And the thing about it, the media not even talking about how good the Clippers are playing right now.
Well, good. We don't want them talking about them because that'll
Right.
be too much pressure on No Planners Paul. He would nut up.
Right.
Don't put no pressure on Paul George. Let
All I'm
him
gonna
be.
say is
Yep.
how LA says. LA natives say it's just the Clippers. Clippers
Well,
don't
LA,
play.
the thing with the Lakers is they're great on the road. They've improved a lot on the road. They just suck at home. So
Yeah.
they're
You know
going to be
why?
in
Hey, see, I can tell you
7-game
some more.
series.
I just found out some stuff.
Huh?
I just found out some insider stuff on. I could see why the Lakers struggle at home.
You said who going home?
No, why the Lakers struggle at home.
Why they
Yeah.
struggle?
Yeah.
Why?
Frank Vogel gives them the day off, no practice at all because of the coronavirus and all that, and that's why these guys he's showing up all drunk. Like AD even said, he plays like trash right now. He doesn't even take the game serious. Every home game they've been down big.
Did they play
the Warriors, they
THT?
didn't show up against the Clippers.
Why? Hey, Chris, why didn't they
He
play
hasn't played
THT?
for 4 games in a row after. Yeah.
Yeah. What happened to
Contract is
THT?
up. No,
You
his
said what?
contract is up, and team started he started performing really well, like consistently, and Wes Matthews had like a little ACL issue.
Yeah.
So he's like the 11th man off the bench. And like his stock was soaring, and I heard several teams are saying that they want to trade for him, and like he's a free agent after the season because we got him in the second round.
Man, I would not get rid of him, man. He was doing
No. But you know how like, these franchises, like, you know, especially in football, like they tell the receiver, they tell the coach, stop giving this guy touches so like his stats could go down, so we don't have to pay him as much.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I
see something like that going on.
He gonna go somewhere and get paid. He gonna leave. He gonna stay with the Lakers.
I'm gonna say we're gonna lose. We're gonna lose Caruso because now he added a 3-point shot now. That's consistent now.
Well, I don't care for Caruso. You could find a replacement of a Caruso, but THT, he's different. He could do he can go inside and out, and he could D up too. He's longer than Caruso is. You could find another Caruso on the street.
Man, Caruso need to go to the expansion team, the Super Science, when they come.
When they coming out?
Is that official? Is that official? Like they're coming back?
Yeah, when they coming back?
Yeah, they coming back.
They bring in Vancouver back too.
Uneven, so there got to be another team.
Vancouver.
I didn't want to put a Vegas team as well.
Hell no, no. Listen, Canada don't give a damn about basketball except for Toronto, and Toronto just started caring.
He said
Vegas.
Vegas.
Oh, Vegas.
They want to
Vancouver.
Memphis Grizzlies to the East.
Yeah,
man, that won't last, man.
And the Pelicans as well.
The Las Vegas Pachinko. Like, I don't know. I've been dying for a Vegas team for years, dog.
Dog, if you move Memphis to the East, it's on and popping. Hey, everybody getting chewed up, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Memphis should be on the east anyway. Memphis is on the east side of the country.
Yeah.
Right.
New Orleans too. New Orleans on the east side of the country too.
You know, those are the teams that are supposed to.
New Orleans used to be an Eastern Conference team.
Yeah. Charlotte.
Back when they was the Hornets.
Right here, the Hornets.
Yeah.
I don't know why they moved them to the West. And the Memphis I think the Memphis used to be an East team too at one point.
I think so. Way back.
Like in the early, like when they first moved them from Vancouver.
Vancouver Grizzlies. Yeah.
I
think they were. No, they were always been the West team. I think.
No, it was in the West. Vancouver.
No, yeah, Vancouver was in the West, but when they moved to Memphis, I think
they were still in the West.
Conference at one point. I think
it was always in the West.
The Raptors were the East. The Raptors were the East, and Vancouver was the West.
Right.
Yeah. But just think of
when they moved to
Sharif
Memphis.
Abdul-Rahim. What if he was playing now? If Sharif was playing right now, he'd be dominating right now.
He'll be the best player in the league. He'll be the best player in the league, dog.
Oh,
They
yeah,
That
couldn't
cat
get
was
him
nice.
he
had
was
no team.
nasty, yeah.
because he's six. He
He
damn
was-
near 6'11", almost 7 feet. He got a jumper. He can go in the inside on you. He could post you up. His mid range was sick. He would dominate this league. This would
I
be
haven't heard that name in like 20 years.
He was a beast, boy. That
Bro,
boy
he
was a
should be a
beast.
Hall of Famer.
Sharif
He should be a
Abdul-Rahman,
Hall of
I
Famer,
heard
man.
that dude's name in 20 years. Like,
And he was the only thing on that team over there.
Yeah.
I forgot what the team he played. Was it the Blazers?
But see how the league was leveled out. Every team had a star on it. You know?
Wasn't it the Blazers that he played for? The 2000 Blazers?
Yeah, he was with the Blazers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, that was a team that everybody thought was going to the finals.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You're right.
They should have beat the Lakers, but
They should have.
yeah.
Oh man, you know that Blazers team was stacked. I was rooting
That
for
team was
goddamn
stacked.
Scotty.
I was going for the Lakers.
Scottie
I was rooting
Pippen.
for the Lakers. I was like,
Scotty
nah, bro.
Pippen, dog.
Sheed, all
I
them
knew
boys.
not to root for him. I said, watch he gonna F up. And I knew he was. I told y'all, Scotty ain't do nothing,
Oh
dog.
yeah, Scottie Pippen was he was on the Blazers in 2000.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause he was shitty.
Kobe sent that nigga ankles to the west and then sent him to the right, to the east side. And just alley-oop over.
You know who was
I
lighting
just
their
forgot
ass up,
Scottie
though?
Pippen was in the league.
My man Bonzi Wells was lighting LA ass up. Bonzi was on fire, nigga.
Guard Bonzi.
Man, that was my man. He used to light shit up, man.
Right. He got the name from his mama eating bonbons.
Yeah.
Boy, look, he looked just like a Ninja Turtle, boy. He out there just killing them.
That motherfucker had a little nice J on. Hell yeah.
He took them down to the post and he just give them the business. I said, that's who Paul Pierce played like, Bonzi Wells. That's who Paul Pierce
that's what he remind me of. Yep.
Yeah, Paul
That's
Pierce
the thing, man.
Bonzi Wells.
You look at that type of talent back then, they ain't got that now, man. It's they just standing around. I'm like, man, this ain't basketball, man.
I wanted to punch DeAndre Jordan in his goddamn chest.
Yeah,
just standing around, letting Drummond just body you in the post
done,
like that.
dog. He's done. I told everybody that. The only reason he there is Kevin Durant homeboy. That's it.
Yep.
Y'all remember my man? Y'all remember Malik Sealy?
Oh yeah.
Come on, man. I like ball players, man.
Yeah, the Malik, that Timberwolves team was going to dominate that year, dog. Him and KD, because they got rid of Marbury and they found the guy in the rough and Malik Sealy. And I was like, they going to be ready. Then he died, and I was like, oh, this is crazy, dog.
The Timberwolves back, man.
He had just got married. He had just got married, too. He had just got married.
Yeah.
He wasn't married that long.
Because he died in that car accident, right? He were racing or something.
Yeah, I think he left Kevin Garnett's party or some shit.
By drunk driver.
Don't forget they had Ricky Davis as well.
What'd you say, Chris?
Don't forget they had Ricky Davis too.
Ricky Davis was good.
Oh yeah,
Ricky was good.
Yeah, Ricky was nice.
Ricky was good.
You know, and as soon as LeBron got on that team, his stats dropped.
Oh yeah.
Ricky was good. Yeah.
Yeah, Ricky was nice, man.
Yeah, it's because of LeBron. Ricky got out the league.
Yeah,
he got that man out the league. I'm like, cause dude just wanted the ball, man. You could have, dog. LeBron had a team his first year. I don't care what anybody tell me.
What's that other boy name he had? Damn, my man. I like that boy. He had game too, man.
Larry Hughes.
Larry Hughes. He had game with him too. He was had some good with him. Yeah, LeBron, that first team he came and he got on that team with, that was a good team he had. And then everything after that was trash. But that first team
too.
And see, that's the thing. Cleveland was adjusted. Like LeBron had to adjust to playing in the NBA, and them other guys already knew how to play. And it's like, they can never say he never have enough help. He's always had help every year.
He gave him help every year. That's why every year he was on his way making it to the championship.
Yeah. He can't play with a team like the Charlotte Hornets right now. He couldn't. He wouldn't be able to make. He wouldn't make it.
Yeah, right. And then fresh out of high school, they couldn't just put him in the finals his first year. You know what I'm saying? So
Oh,
he
no.
had to go to at least 3 years just to pay his dues. And then from there on, he been in the chip every year. They didn't put him at least to the finals until he go against some competition when we know he couldn't beat. But they didn't give him everything he had. He didn't give him every damn thing. The boy should have won the damn ring every year, if you ask me. If you supposed to have been the man. Shit.
Yeah, but the thing is, he could have won if they would have allowed Paul Silas to teach him. Paul Silas would have taught him to be a great player. He didn't want to listen, and that's the thing. Is the NBA created this guy to be like this? They created him. You have to destroy the fabric of the game to make him great. That's when I was done. I was done with him when he went to Miami. That's when I said,
The
"Oh,
first time he got coached was in the Olympics.
yeah, in the Olympics, he got did up. And then in the Olympics, everybody trying to tell me he great, man. Kobe, if it was not for Kobe, we would have won.
No. Kobe saved everybody.
He saved everybody down the stretch. Melo
Because LeBron, KD were like, oh, shoot, what the hell do we do with the ball? Oh, my God.
Right. Kobe had to come off the bench and say, because I watched the game. The games came on real early, so I was up. I'm going to watch these games. And all I saw was Kobe come out there rocking the number 10, just wet. Like 8 straight shots. I was like, oh, God. He's
pretty good. You know, Pau Gasol, Marc Gasol, P. Serge, Ricky Rubio.
That was a good fucking team, man. Was Boozer on there? Nah.
No.
Michael Redd. They had Michael Redd.
Michael Redd was on there, yeah.
Rocking the number 10. What was that? 2000.
Yeah. I liked that boy from fucking the Blazers, man. What was his name, man?
Brandon Roy.
Brandon. What happened to that boy, man?
He
that boy was all right.
He had a little. Yeah, his knee was strained or something.
He had degenerate knees. He had degenerate knees.
Oh, his knees was fucked up?
Yeah. It's the same thing Kawhi got, but Kawhi's isn't as serious as his.
That's the Lakers.
Wasn't that what? That's what Wade had one year, and he went and got his knees done, right? When they went to Germany, Kobe did too, though.
Yeah.
And you see them boys lasted, man. But you got to have that paper and know them doctors to go. Your bread got to be right. Your bread got to be right, man. You know.
Man, Neil, if me and you walked up in that bitch, that'd be like y'all niggas got to go home, though.
Man, we couldn't even pull up in the parking lot.
Right.
Outside, nah, we can't even pull up in the parking lot. Shit. Damn, going to the door. The parking lot security gonna pull us out. We can't even get past the damn gate.
Right. Goddamn Craig and Day.
Mm-hmm.
We'll pull up this top flight and everything. Top flight security in the world and shit.
Yeah, man. That procedure, man. I wanted Vince Carter to get that shit done, man. Because I said, damn, him and McGrady. I once Kobe got that shit done, I said, shit. Then Wade got it done. I'm like, shit. That's the new thing. These boys last. Shit, I hope everybody follow one shit. Once Kobe got it, man, Kobe came back that next year, lighting it up, man. I
remember that year.
He was
crazy.
Fresh robot body, man. He had a whole new body. Knees was fresh. He was ready to go.
Man, on Christmas, dog, he gave LeBron and D Wade the bid.
Man, just speaking of the Christmas games, man. Do y'all remember them games, man?
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's not the same no more. Christmas. I look forward to them Christmas games, man. It's Christmas time. It's cool. Christmas is about the kids and all that. Whoopty whoop, man. It's grown folks time. Basketball. Yeah. I'm locking in, man. You know what I'm saying? Just like on Thanksgiving. I'm eating and I'm locking in on football, Can't be bothered.
Last year was better.
Yeah,
man. 2019 was better than 2020.
Yeah. Christmas game.
Nobody watched it, man. Didn't nobody watch that stuff? They were like, man, we ain't watching this game.
I watched it last year. It was like the Lakers game was probably like the most important one out of all of them last year. Like in 2020.
Yeah. Y'all saw the MLK games because the John Morant, that was the best game to me, was Phoenix and such and such Memphis. Man, Memphis got some dogs over there, dog.
Yeah.
They was about to fight, dog, because Devin Booker was jawing, Dylan Brooks was jawing back at him. I said, the battle of the light-skinned niggas.
I like that boy.
Top light-skinned.
That boy Booker, he's good. Him and Trey Young, them some sweet boys. Them boys is good right there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but they was going at it, man, and I'm still not sold on Devin Booker, dog. Everybody telling me to be easy, man. I'm like, I don't see it, dog. He just seemed like okay to me.
They gotta build a team around that young boy, man. Well, he gonna end up leaving for Phoenix, but he seemed like a loyal kid, though. He seemed like he might stay
in Phoenix at the end of this year.
Well, he wants to come to LA for.
Yeah, I see it.
He wants to be with the Kardashian.
Oh, okay.
No, he better not do that. His career gonna.
Oh, he's dating one of them.
I don't fuck with none of them things.
You said he dated.
No, he's dating one of them.
He dated who? The Jenner one. He dating the Jenner one, right?
Yeah.
Which one?
No, he's dating her right now. Like even during kind of
talking about Kendall.
Yeah.
Kendall?
Yeah.
Kendall Jenner?
Yeah. Ben Simmons is ex. Yeah, Ben Simmons is ex. Yeah.
Well, she ain't as wild as the big sis Christian. So I guess he eyes it now.
I don't know, dog. She got a start job already.
Kendall was the one with the Pepsi commercial.
I get
that trash Pepsi commercial for like 2 years ago.
One of them is with the black boy, right? The rapper boy. One of them got the rapper boy.
Yeah.
All of them are with rappers.
Oh, I think so.
Talking about Kylie and Travis Scott. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Kylie is
Travis Scott ain't with her no more.
No, because LB, that ain't his baby, was it? Did he find out that wasn't his baby?
Wow.
Wait, what?
What?
I heard that wasn't his baby. I heard that around.
I didn't hear about that.
You know, we from the hood. We ain't into the Kardashians. You know
what I mean? Right.
Yeah, be like, what?
Wait, hold on. Who told you that?
I don't know. I heard
every time I turn around the hood, want to pop on it.
Don't even put me on. That's just allegedly. I don't even know. I just heard
that. Ain't no allegedly. I just left the clubhouse. Somebody was like, "Kylie Jenner, I'm popping that." Allegedly. Everybody want to pop at least one of them.
I heard that her and the bodyguard was getting it on.
Oh, I heard that too. Yep, you're right.
Kylie's the only one I would pop.
He said that's the only one I would pop.
Kylie the one I want to pop. That's the only one.
LB gonna have about 4 LBs around here.
No. I don't know about all that.
He's like, I don't know about that. Hold up, pimping ain't.
You already see Kanye going crazy on a ranch in Wyoming.
Oh yeah, that is true, dog. He might end up in Canada with Drake. I know you ain't talking
about. You gave me the Rona. You gave me the Rona.
That nigga bugging.
I never had the Rona until King brought her over here and gave me the Rona.
That sound like him too.
Yeah.
Hey, C Penn left Neil because I was gonna talk trash about his cheese. I was gonna say y'all gonna beat him by a touchdown.
Oh man, he in trouble.
Sunday, right? Sunday.
He in trouble. He knocking at that door, man. The mafia flew out there now.
Yeah, he's still in concussion protocol. They said he practiced yesterday, but I'm like, I don't know. I'm not buying
Mahomes just said it today that he's good to go. He's like that he cleared it.
Of course.
He said he cleared it.
Mahomes said in the afternoon that he's clear now.
They better realize they need that boy for that 10-year contract he signed now.
Oh, yeah.
My thing is, how do you get concussed?
No, what is this contract? It's 10 years and what, 500 and something million?
Yeah, what, Chris?
My thing is, how do you get concussed getting hit in the shoulder.
Yeah, I know how he got concussed. That
He
boy
probably
laid
had
that
a neck
shoulder
snap. He
and
probably
right.
had whiplash.
He rocked him and he got whiplash. Like he got up, he was dazed. He thought he was gonna get an easy first
That
down.
whiplash is serious, dog.
Man, I blame Andy Reid for that.
That
Why are you
whiplash
running
is
your
serious.
quarterback, dude?
Because remember, y'all, Eric Bieniemy don't call no plays, right?
Right.
So that's
Right.
Andy Reid.
That's Andy Reid all day on that call.
Yep. That's Andy Reid. They want to use that against the brother man not getting the job, so we're gonna use it on Andy Reid. We're gonna blame you for hurting Patrick Mahomes.
Definitely, that was definitely.
So I don't want to hear media talking about what Eric B. I don't want to hear it. Y'all said he didn't get the job because Andy Reid called plays. But I don't know how all these other Andy Reid coaches get head coaching jobs, but they ain't called plays. But hey, whatever.
That's
I don't want to hear
how
it.
you don't get a head coaching job, dude.
Yeah. Right.
Bro, I don't think the Chiefs gonna win, bro.
Like
Like,
Philly,
they've been kind of quiet over there this week. They've been kind of quiet. Like, I think they're gonna force him to play, or Patrick is going to play, even though he's still concussion.
He gonna be playing like any game.
If you get rocked one more time on the field like that,
it's over.
Yeah.
Hey, that's cool, man. Hey, look, like I said in the video today, if you wanted your son in Tiddlywinks, you should have put him in Tiddlywinks. This is football. You don't have to go out there and play, man. Some people, dog, they play with concussions back in the day.
Brett Favre all day.
Right. You got to go play.
Yeah.
You got to play. You get paid 10 years, like $400-500 million. Man, you better get your light ass out there and play and stop playing.
Yeah.
I thought Brett Favre threw the way he did.
So he getting like $50 million a year? Dang.
Yeah, he getting $50 million a year.
He got to get out there
10 years straight.
Yeah. So he
does
better
that include like, is he getting bonuses on top of that too?
Yeah, he gets incentives. Yeah, he
gets like
Yeah.
his shirt sales and
So
all
he
that.
basically getting like $750 million.
Yeah, young boy, he got it sold. He got it sold, man.
Oh yeah, he's good.
He good,
dog.
Isn't this like the highest contract in like NFL history?
Yeah,
the longest contract.
Big one ever.
Yeah.
That's why they're gonna
10
make sure he
years
win
though? Like, what made them say 10 years? Like,
you
I
right
was
about
like,
that,
what? This is like some baseball.
Because they made it 10 years to spread out the money so they can start Tyreek Hill and those guys back. That's
because he had 2 years left and then the 10-year deal extension.
Right.
12 years.
Right. So he gonna get
these current 2 years. He's still actually making his rookie money still.
Right.
That's why they can still sign players and all that. But after that, it's gonna be when it gets tricky.
They did the right thing by doing that for him. The money stretching out for him, and then they still can build the team too.
Right.
That's what the Ravens should have did. The Ravens should have did that when they won the Super Bowl that year, and they gave Flacco all that money, and he fucked the whole team up and broke the legacy of the team up. They definitely did that to him. And Flacco went from sugar to shit.
Yep.
Now, motherfucker just, I don't know what he doing now. I think he played for the Jets. Somebody.
Oh, man.
Flacco.
F him. One hit wonder. He insane. They play good in the postseason, but when the regular season on, they suck like crap.
No, man. They're my Ravens. I like them Ravens. The Ravens was good.
Yeah, I like the Ray Rice. I
picked them Ravens up in 2000. I'm a Bills and Cowboys fan. So the Ravens I picked them boys up and I love their defense. And their game was based on defense. So 2000s, they ran the defense. They put the defense on the map.
They just never had a quarterback in the 2000s.
They never had a quarterback. And then the next quarterback. Yeah, but I liked it. The other boy that was up under him played for Ohio State, man. What was his name, man?
Troy Smith.
Troy Smith. Man, they wouldn't let their brother get an opportunity like that, though. You know how that go. You know, they kept throwing Cal in the mix. But then they finally got a team rolling. Because they always had running backs. Jamal was a beast.
Yep.
Beast, man.
HD, what do you think the Cowboys are going to do with the quarterback situation? You think they're going to pay Dak?
No,
Nope.
they're gonna
I think he
Or
they're gonna
Andy Dalton?
basically franchise tag him, and they're gonna go into the year. They're gonna go get a cornerback. I think they're gonna get
Draft the
Patrick
quarterback.
second. They're gonna put him on the opposite side of Diggs, and then they're just gonna build their front line. They got that guy Quinn. They got Quinn as a D coordinator, so they're gonna run like the Seahawks do. They're gonna run a lot of man to shell.
Wait, they got the defensive coordinator from Seahawks?
No, they got the defensive coordinator from the Falcons. I mean, they got remember Quinn. He used to be the D coordinator of the Seahawks, then went to be the Falcons. So they're gonna go get Patrick Surtain the second. So they're gonna have two corners in him and Diggs. They're gonna run a man-2 shell. Basically, everybody gonna man up, and they got two safeties playing over top, like the Seahawks did. That's what they're gonna do. But they're gonna sign Dak back, they're gonna franchise tag him, and they're gonna go for it. They're probably gonna get another quarterback, but they're gonna probably pick up a veteran. I don't think they're gonna get a rookie. So
probably get Stafford.
I mean, yeah, they could still go get Stafford. Yeah, hey, they could. But Jerry Jones is a guy who worries about PR. If they let that go like they do after he got hurt for their calls, he's gonna get blasted by the media and PR.
Man, he don't care.
Bad.
HD, who you got for the NFC?
You said what?
Who you got for the
Tampa
NFC?
Bay or Packers?
Yeah,
I got Tampa Bay by 3.
Okay.
AB's out now though.
Same.
Now Godwin's gonna step up and be the number
What
3
you say?
No, I don't think Godwin is. I think they're gonna put Scotty Miller there or the other guy, and they're gonna be fine. I would put Scotty Miller there at the number 3, and put the other guy number 18. I would put him outside, and I put Godwin at the 4th receiver. Because right now he's in a funk. So if I put him at the 4th receiver, I don't have to worry about him. If he drops a pass, I'm good. I could still go to Crate or whatever his name is, Crate or whatever, Freight.
Yeah,
I call him Freight. Freight guy. Yeah, Freight. He'll be good. And Gronkowski, all they need him to do is be an extra blocker, like he did last.
The running back been balling lately. What's that running back name? He doodle though, man, but he been balling.
Fournette or Jones?
Fournette been he came out of the blue out the blue. That motherfucker on fantasy
just the regular season is when he does bad.
Yeah, that motherfucker on fantasy. Go ahead.
Fournette finally got his legs up under him.
Yeah, all that time he was resting, he wasn't shit on fantasy.
Yeah, and then they got Ro Jones. I think Ro Jones playing. I think Ro Jones, he played last game. He was straight. So they're going to mix them together.
Yeah, the Browns better pay Baker. That's all they got.
Tampa Bay should be able to run. They should be able to run on them with no problem.
Yeah, because they can't stop the run. Green Bay.
No, they stuck against the run.
Mm-hmm.
That's all they got to do is run the ball and then run some play actions. And Mike Evans gonna dominate their corner, so I ain't worried about that. He just don't match up well against Lattimore. Lattimore always give him problems. So now that he's going against. You said what, Chris?
Think it's gonna be a shootout? Because I don't see how the Packers.
What's the element?
How the Bucs are gonna stop the Packers, especially Adams.
I think it's gonna start off slow and then it's gonna turn into a little shootout. I think the game will be like 34-31, something like that. Is it gonna snow though?
I didn't even check the weather.
I don't think it's gonna snow. I don't think it's gonna snow.
Man, I want to see a snow game. Shit. I was hoping that Green Bay joint was in the snow. I said, yeah, that'll be good.
Girl, wasn't it supposed to snow this week in Green Bay?
I think so. It might, I think. I don't know. I know it's going on. Yeah, it might snow. It's going to snow there. I think it's going to be cool at the Chiefs and Bills. I think it's going to be regular weather there, but I think it's going to snow in Green Bay.
But you think the NFL wants the Bucs to win just because the Super Bowl is going to be in Tampa Bay? And
hell no. The NFL want Brady. I mean, they want Rodgers and Mahomes. The State Farm.
That's what they want. That's why Rodgers is still around.
That's what they wanted last year.
Last year, yeah.
Aaron Rodgers choked on time. He choked as usual.
Yeah.
Wasn't he in the NFC? The NFC championship last year?
Yeah, that's what they wanted.
By the Seahawks.
Yeah.
Yeah, 49ers.
They wanted the Packers to play the Chiefs last year. My brother, he don't pay attention to Carcino or nothing. He don't be on the internet. He predicted last year that it's going to be the Packers and Chiefs before anybody, before Carcino, before anybody. And he said when they played the Niners, he said that, he going to choke against the Niners. He thought they were going to play somebody else. He thought they were going to play the other team the Niners were playing. I forgot who the Niners were playing to get to that point. But he said if they would have played them.
Seahawks.
Yeah, the Seahawks.
Yeah, Seahawks,
he said if the Seahawks would have played the Niners and no, my bad. The Niners played they didn't play the Seahawks. They played the other team. The Packers played the Seahawks. Russell Wilson got screwed on that last play. So I remember that.
That's right.
Damn, who did they play? Because he told me if they would have played the team the Niners.
Was it the Saints?
Was it the Saints? Yeah, it was the Saints. It was the Saints.
I think it was the Saints.
Yeah. He said if they play the Saints, then the Packers would go. But he had the Packers and Chiefs. And then he said this year they're trying to get the Packers to play the Chiefs. But he said last year the reason the Packers lost because they went against the Niners. He said if they played the Niners, they were going to lose. He said Aaron Rodgers was going to choke. And he told me all this before the year last year started. I thought he was crazy. I thought he was getting high too much. And he told the truth.
Yep.
And that's what they want. They want it to be Rodgers versus Patrick Mahomes. Because think about it. Rodgers, they've been talking about him all year.
Keep trying to put him in the MVP race and everything. Right. They giving them all the tags.
Right.
Building it up.
Well, wouldn't you want your face to face off against the old face? Like
that's what it is.
Yeah, but it's like, dog, it's like they want, look at the commercials though. Brady's not a commercial guy like that. Rodgers has been in the commercials all the past 3-4 years. That State Farm crap, him and Patrick, he brought in on the State Farm thing. So they're trying to put both of them. Kansas City and Green Bay, those are old franchises. You got an AFL franchise, and then you got an NFL franchise. And remember, they already played before. Back in Super Bowl I, they played each other.
Exactly. That's why they don't have it again.
Yeah.
Right.
How long has it been since Green Bay won a Super Bowl? Well, before 2009.
Didn't Green Bay win the first Super Bowl? They won the first Super Bowl, right?
When they played the Steelers.
I know they won in 2009. They beat the Steelers in 2009. But before that, it was like the 90s, right? Like 90s.
Right, it was 94. It was 94.
94. All right.
Yeah, 94.
Dorsey Levin's in the boys.
Yep, Dorsey Levin, number 25.
Come on, man. Dorsey and the boys was all right, man.
Yeah, they were. They had Leroy Butler back there.
Yes,
you remember
Roy Butler? Yes, sir.
Yep.
You have Freeman and Driver on the outside. Yeah, them boys was
Robert Brooks. They had Robert Brooks.
Yeah.
Robert Brooks filled in after Sterling got hurt. Remember, everybody was like, who the hell is this guy? After Sterling got hurt, number 87.
Yep.
Was murdering people.
Yep.
Chiefs versus, I was about to say Golden State. I mean, Green Bay. Come on, man.
That's the first Super Bowl. That is the first Super Bowl.
That's the first Super Bowl.
I mean, I hear you, but I want to see that.
Yeah,
what you want to see, LB? What you want to see, LB?
What do I want to see? I'd rather see Bills versus Tampa Bay.
Tell them again, the Bills in Tampa, right?
Yeah, I'd rather see that.
Man,
I'm gonna tell you my logic in the whole situation, right? You know, now the NFL, we know shit is based on stories. In the Super Bowl, that's what it's all about, a story, right?
Right.
So I
But
like
the Bills have a story.
Yeah,
one
this
thing
is
you
the story
heard from Tom
right
The
Brady
here.
as
boy I
well,
like Super
like
Bowl's
you want to
curse.
ring
That's
a
his story.
without Bill
Nah, this is
Belichick.
the story. The boy been beating us, the Bills. We finally see the Bills in the Super Bowl again, right? So all right, the story's all about us being to the Super Bowl. But now we playing against Brady, the guy who used to destroy the Bills.
Right.
Destroy
The
the
guy
Bills
who
every
beat
year,
y'all.
stop us from doing anything. So
Yep.
now we get to play him in the Super Bowl.
But
this
they're
the
not
first
going to
time.
focus on that. They're going to focus on the 90s where they lost 4 Super Bowls in a row. That's going to be the Bills storyline.
Right.
Tom
but
Brady is just, can you do it without? He made it all
They
this
ain't gonna
far
give Josh Allen a Super Bowl.
without what's the name from the coach from the Patriots?
Belichick.
Yeah, Belichick.
Yeah, it's the
He
story,
made
man.
it this far, and can he do it? Can he win his first Super Bowl on a new team in the city that he's playing the Super Bowl in?
Right, that's the big
So it's
story.
like, you got storylines if you want to go that route.
True.
But then on the other hand, you ain't really got the storylines. The Kansas City and Green Bay, that ain't too much of a storyline.
Kansas City, the storyline if they go against Tampa Bay.
They're gonna talk about the Super Bowl, the first Super Bowl. That's what's gonna talk about everything. That's gonna overturn everything. They're gonna talk about the first
Kansas City and Tampa Bay will be a storyline just because it's the transition of faces in the league.
Right.
Yeah, that's just anybody. Yeah. That's anybody. It's gonna be passing of the torch from the young boys to the old dogs. That's how they got it set. If you look at the whole joint, Drew Brees just left out. He one of the old dogs. Now you got Brady and Rodgers, the last 2 old dogs in the league. One of them got to take each other out. And then you got the 2 young boys fighting over there to see who's going to face the old dog in the championship.
Right.
Set up right, man. They got to set it right.
You said Tampa Bay.
Yeah, so you can either do Brady versus Mahomes.
You said what, Joe?
Bills versus Tampa Bay. Oh, Bills
versus
City Packers is the only one that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. Kansas City.
That's the only like one like out of all 4 options, like Bills versus Packers, the only one is like whatever.
Right.
Well, whoever the Packers, I don't want to see the Packers. The Packers is boring to me, dog. It's
exactly. I never like watching the Packers. They hella boring.
They boring as hell. Like, I don't want to see the damn Packers. I don't want to see Aaron Rodgers on the big stage. No. I want to see Brady. I want to see Brady or the Bills or Brady
versus Packers.
Yeah.
That's the only option that I don't. That the only combination I don't. The one of the probabilities that don't happen. Bills versus Packers. Please don't let that happen. Please.
As long as it's the Bills, I don't give a damn who it is. As long as it's the Bills, I don't give a damn who it is, man. We taking it the whole way, man. I want the whole damn thing, man.
Buffalo, New York in the building.
Yeah, we need it, man. We need it bad, man. So we just like you said, LB. We love losing Super Bowls. I don't want to hear that shit no more. We need to get us one.
If they beat like, if then will make it even more great if they do it over Tom Brady. Like,
yeah, man. That's why I said the storyline gonna be even deeper. Because this motherfucker has stopped us so many goddamn times for doing anything. You know.
I'm telling you, dog. Every year y'all had defense. Y'all had Bledsoe. They just beat y'all, and then y'all would go. Then that's what messed y'all up when y'all got EJ Manuel. I was like, oh, they got sorry because I love Florida State, and I kept telling Bills fans, I was like, dog, he trash, yo. Don't even get
the order though. Wasn't
and
it Cowboys first?
Didn't y'all have JP Losman one year?
Yeah, JP.
Oh, man.
I forgot the order though. Wasn't it Cowboys first, Washington, Giants, and then Cowboys again last?
No, it was Giants, Washington, and then double Cowboys.
Then Cowboys twice.
Oh, Cowboys back to back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah. We should have won the first one though. The Battle of New York with Mr. Silver. That was the curse.
Yep.
For real, we had y'all, dog.
My Giants was gonna.
It was over.
No,
we had that game.
My Giants do what we do.
That was lucky.
Then he went to Minnesota and missed the kick.
Yeah, man, that boy was terrible. That was the end of that boy.
Then he went to Minnesota and missed the kick. Gary Anderson.
No, his name was Nick.
Norwood.
Nick Norwood. Yeah.
Norwood. Well, they both brothers then. They both missed.
And I never looked at that as a battle for New York either.
What'd you
I
say?
never looked at Bills versus Giants as a battle for like, because it's like Jets versus Giants would be because like it's the city.
Right.
Yeah, still
Like
saw New York.
Buffalo, like 4 hours like away.
With that
Yeah,
new
but it's
kick
still
that you were
New York,
supposed to, what
right?
would you do to him in the locker?
You said what?
What would you do in the locker room if you were the head coach and he missed those kicks?
Oh, I would duct tape them to the I would duct tape them to the goalpost and leave them there.
Right.
I would just leave them there. I would
Boy,
tell the whole team we would jump him, we would beat his ass first. Then I would duct tape him to the field goal post outside.
yeah, that was sick, man. That
And I
shit
would
was
take his
sick.
keys, I would take his wallet and everything. He'll have to find a way home. He'll have to walk.
Like if you look at that Super Bowl, Kelly had the perfect drive. You know what
Oh
I'm
yeah.
saying? Thurman Thomas.
Kelly never been the problem. Kelly was the guy. That's
He
my
broke-
dog. I
They
love
broke
Kelly.
down, man. Thurman ran the ball down. Kelly even ran down a little
Yeah.
bit. Got the boys where they need to be.
Yep.
Man, I said we winning that thing. Man, I can still see it, man. That ball going in the air, man. You know, that's when at this era, your whole house is full of the Super Bowl. Everybody, your mama, aunties, everybody, grandmama, everybody in the building.
Uh-oh,
Yeah.
grandma. Yeah.
That kick was missed. It's like a funeral happened. You know what I mean? Silence, man. That was a hurting Super Bowl right there. The other ones, I knew they couldn't beat the Cowboys. The Cowboys was too explosive for us. Like
Right.
the 90s Bills, we used to party a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Them boys would get fucked up and drink the night before the game and get out there and just ball out. But shit, them Super Bowls, them boys was doing too much.
Yeah. Way too much.
That shit, you can see it in the game, man. A lot of them boys was fucking, man, they was done, man. Thurman was fumbling the ball. Boys was out there saucy. They just couldn't get right. Cowboys ran through them boys, man. It was too much. And then they overcoach. Shit. Levy was
Who y'all top 5 running backs? Rob B asking.
of all time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say first of all, I'm gonna say Sweetness. That's Walter Payton. Then I'm gonna say OJ. And then I'm gonna go Barry Sanders. Then I'm gonna go damn. I can't give it to Emmett because Emmett had the line. I respect you, Emmett, but you know what I mean?
Great Saquon Barkley.
Hell,
Get out of here, dog.
hell no. That's too much bias.
Jim Brown.
He will be in the future. He will be a Hall of Famer.
I'm gonna throw my man Thurman in there. You know, I got to go Thurman in there.
Okay. Who
What
you got?
about the boy from the Raiders from back in the day?
Bo Jackson. That's it.
Yeah.
That's mine.
I'm gonna say I don't have it. It's in no particular order. I got Jim Brown.
Yeah.
I got Jim Brown. Earl Campbell.
Ooh, Earl.
Walter Payton.
Bo Jackson.
It's like maybe I like Eric Dickerson. He was a tall running, tall running back.
That's a good pick. Wow.
And my last one is
it's been a minute. I never really thought about that.
Who's my last one? I like I say Barry Sanders.
Okay. Chris, who you got?
Hayden,
Barry Sanders, Dickerson, LT.
and I like the Denver Broncos running back.
LT. LaDainian?
Terrell Davis.
Okay. LaDainian Thomas? Somewhere.
Yeah. Who you got, LB?
I gotta get back to you on that. I never really answer. I don't really get asked that many football questions like that.
Oh, okay.
Think about it. I know Bo Jackson's up there though.
Yeah. Bo was wrong. My top 5 is Barry Sanders, Walter Payton, OJ Simpson, Adrian Peterson, and I got a guy who only played like 6 or 7 seasons, but he was probably Barry Sanders before Barry Sanders, and that's Gale Sayers. That's my top.
Chicago.
Yep.
Nice fit. Yeah, everybody, you hear Walter, and Jim Brown. Ain't everybody Jim. And the
Yeah.
dog, Barry Sanders. They gonna be in there.
Jim Brown, number 6. Jim Brown could go 1 or 2, but I love Jim Brown. But dog, OJ was a
That's why I took OJ. Yeah, OJ. Fuck.
People forget Jews get
loose. Jews get loose,
got
baby.
loose.
Shit, OJ was running all through shit.
All through. White
San
girl
Fran and in Buffalo. For real.
White girl in the field.
Oh, hell yeah. You better believe it.
Hello, world.
All right, fellas, I'm gonna call tonight, man. My phone about to die. I'm gonna go to sleep.
Be easy out there.
I mean, y'all be safe.
Yeah, you too.
Okay.
Yeah, man. But yeah, I put Gale Sayers there because Gale Sayers was a monster, dog.
Them boys was nasty.
That boy was nasty with it.
But it was a lot of great backs that came, though, man.
It was.
Like, I like to really do it. I just feel like everybody's in the class, like a Hall of Fame class. When they say greatness, I can't put everybody I just put everybody in the same class because a lot of dudes deserve to be in that class, man. It's like a Hall of Fame greatness class. Well, you know what I'm saying? No matter what, you can throw this dude in your top 10. He gonna make the class regardless.
I gotta think about it because my football knowledge it ain't as great as basketball.
List. Look at Rob B's list. Gary Sanders,
it's not as great as basketball, but I know enough.
Eric Dickerson,
Walter Payton, and Eric. That is a great list, dog. I like that list. That's a nasty little list.
It is. Eric Dickerson was nasty.
No Michael Strahan. Come on, Stein. Come on.
But I would take Bo Jackson over Eric Dickerson.
I would too.
You know what I'm saying? I would take
Jackson like a top 3 running back, man.
I would take Garrett Shears. I would take OJ over Garrett Shears. And Jim Brown. Who would I pull him out for? I'll leave Jim in there. Just because Jim he was holding it down over there in Cleveland.
That's what I'm saying, man. Yeah, it's tough, man, because there's a lot of great backs.
It is.
I love Emmett from the crib, but I can't put him in that echelon.
That's why I said I couldn't do it, Emmett. You know what I mean? Because Emmett had a line. Anybody who could have ran behind that line would have got the yards. Could you imagine Barry would have ran behind that line? Oh my God. Records would have never been broken. Yeah.
Barry would have broke Walter Payton record in no time. It would have been
time, man. No time.
And that's what messed him up. Because he wanted to go to Miami. They didn't want to let him go because they knew how raw he was.
Yeah.
Because if him and Marino would have played with each other,
yeah. No chill.
It would have been.
That's crazy how that's crazy how Marino never got a chip.
Because the Bills, man.
That's crazy.
The Bills. You understand what I'm talking about? The 90s, we took that AFC, we ran that 90s shit, man. All the way to 94. So somebody else kicked the door in and won.
And then in the 80s, he couldn't get past I think the Raiders.
The Raiders, yeah.
He couldn't get past the Raiders, I believe.
They were from them boys.
He was considered the best quarterback in the NFL until Brady came along. But
who that? Dan?
Until Dan Marino. He used to be the best quarterback, period, until Tom Brady came along. Marino was the top dude.
Rob B, I got Adrian Peterson, my number 4 for all time. That's where I got him. Sean Alexander. Sean Alexander was in my top 15. He lacked heart.
Now, since he just put them two names, that boy Peterson remind me of that Alexander. Whoever that, Rob, right on time with that one. They style similar.
Adrian remind you of Sean?
Yeah, he do. Because he ran hard like that.
Oh, yeah.
That boy was a beast, though. Alexander was all right.
He was.
He was all right.
He was okay. So y'all like the NBA season so far?
Interesting. I ain't gonna fully pay attention to it until after Super Bowl. Like I'm in and out of NBA because people are forcing me to watch the NBA because people want to say stupid stuff that makes me want to debate them.
I like with the Knicks, the Warriors.
Knicks beat the Warriors
Warriors,
though, but I do want to talk about that nonsense with that referee though last night.
Knicks
That
looking
nonsense
good.
with that referee calling like all them calls on Golden State like that. That was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
He threw Draymond cussing his teammate out.
Yeah, he cussed out Wiseman. I'm like, how you get a technical for cursing out your own teammate? I'm like,
the
nah,
rest
this
of that he
referee's
thought that he was
this
directing
referee's
for him.
tripping, dog.
They put the bullseye on his back like Rasheed.
Dog, they called like how many calls on the Warriors altogether? It was like 50 something. I'm like, now I understood why the game was so long because I'm like, dog, they still in the second quarter?
They were slowing that shit down, yeah.
Because I didn't watch the game. I was like, why I feel like this game is extra long? And then I seen what happened today. I'm like, oh.
For East Coasters that to watch NBA at 10 p.m.
It's gonna be they might sit him down for a while. They might sit that ref down for a while because that was ridiculous.
Yeah, it was.
They still got the W. I'm cool with that, but I'm just saying, I'm still like, come on, bro.
Shit, they was hitting on all cylinders too. I said, shit, they hitting shots.
I never seen that in my life. Like, I've never seen somebody get hit with a tech for cursing out his own teammate. I've never seen that.
Yeah, that's something new.
These refs are sensitive. That's why.
Right, I don't remember that either.
That's never happened, really.
Right.
Everybody just walking around with their arms out, like, what happened? Like,
I didn't know what happened.
Steve Kerr thinking, like, can he challenge that? Like,
he wasn't even looking at the ref at all. He was looking at Wiseman. And then the ref just said, bloop, tech. I'm like, for what? That was the dumbest tech I ever seen.
nah, at that point, I would have been, I don't care if I would have got fined. I'm cursing out the referee, like, throughout the whole entire press conference.
Right.
Yeah, that's going to be the main
What is the fine? What, like 20, like 10,000 or whatever?
50.
Yeah.
5, 10,000. Like, come on, man. No, I'm cursing out the referee after that. That's worse. That was worse than the female referee from like 2-3 years ago.
Yeah.
See, they go
calling calls on everybody, like, dog. Like, you're calling calls on everything. Like, that's ridiculous.
See, they're gonna have the first female ref to do the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, bull crap. They trying to make everything so feminized, dog.
Mm-hmm. They want to put the ladies above everything.
Wait, so you're not gonna do that for a regular season game to experiment. Yeah. You're gonna do that on the biggest stage?
Yeah.
This is about to be brutal. This is about to be a brutal Super Bowl.
The factor of the game, she might make that call.
Oh yeah. You know if she make that call, you know what the brother's gonna say. See, that's why you don't put a woman out there to do a man's job.
We're gonna see how this plays.
They're gonna cancel him out.
Because I was thinking the
I
same
want to see
thing.
that, and then they're gonna regurgitate that nonsense on the media because they scared of women, dog.
Yep.
I was thinking the same way you was thinking, bro. I said, "Nah, they ain't do this all season."
I would have been like, F that, F your FJW garbage nonsense agenda. I would have been going in, bro. I would have been going in, like.
Exactly. That's what I don't understand. They got to make everything about females. It's like, just let the game be. Just let it be what it is. Why do you got to incorporate females with every goddamn thing with the NBA or NFL?
Mm-hmm. They got their own league. Shit.
Right. They got the lingerie league.
Yeah.
They don't give a damn about no lingerie league.
Yeah, the
Women watch football for two reasons. Either they really, really like it because they man watches football, or they check it for the dudes on the field. So it's either one of those.
Exactly. So I don't need them a part of my goddamn game. Get the hell off the field. See, that's why I know I can't coach today, man. They'll fire me quick. They like, he's sexist. You damn right. Get the fuck off the field. This is football.
Like my homegirl, like she love NBA, like she know basketball, but at the same time, like one time I posted like a highlight on my IG, and then she goes in my DM. She was like, "Who's this dude right here?" I was like, "Kelly Oubre." She like, "Yeah, I'm about to follow him."
No,
I was like, "Of course you would." I'm not shocked.
Exactly. See what I mean?
She know basketball though. She do know basketball.
That's cool, but know it from the sideline. Take your ass over there. Don't be a part of my game. I'm trying to enjoy this game. This is the only day I got without your nagging ass. Just get over it. Let me watch my
The
game.
only time like she can't stand Kyrie Irving.
Don't nobody like Kyrie Irving.
Because he blocked her like a few years ago, like 4 or 5 years ago.
Oh, he blocked her?
Remember the yacht party thing with the white women?
Yeah.
And it felt like he was trying to take a smite at black women. So she was like going in, like they was going back and forth for a while, and then Kyrie just had enough and just blocked her. Like,
oh shit. She did get a fan.
I'm like, first, like, but my whole reason was I was like, come on, man, these white girls was low tier on that yacht.
You're right, Damon. I would have knocked the players out. I would punch every player like, dude. I would have punched the hell out of Baker at the beginning of the season, the middle of the season, and the end of the season. Me and Baker would not have gotten along. I'd have been like, dude, if you worked on your game as much as you work on these sorry ass commercials, you'd be a quarterback. You sorry bum.
I'm like, shit, they give these boys all these
that's what Baker need. Baker need an asshole that's a coach. Like, that'll get in his ass and let him know, you asshole, I'm a bigger one. So what's up?
Checkmate.
Checkmate.
Yeah. Yeah, because I see Baker every type of commercial pop up. Baker ass is on the commercial. I said, God damn, Cleveland ain't even that goddamn sweet. And then that's when I realized, I said, shit, they building Cleveland up to be good. They ain't gonna keep flashing this motherfucker on the tube for nothing.
Right, exactly.
That's a sign they're showing you down the line. This team will be somebody, you know. So next year, them boys will be in the playoffs again. It's good.
I won't be surprised if they go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, because yeah, it's all about
referee, dog.
Shit, they made the playoffs the year before, but now look, they made it to the playoffs and they made it to the next level. You know, every year it's the next level for them. I like to see that though. I like to see it's not the same teams. You know,
right?
It was a schedule. Right. We were set on the schedule. You know, the Patriots was going to be there against whoever. You know.
Right.
So you know what time of day it was every year. The Patriots against somebody, whoever's hot in the NFC at the time.
Right.
Between 5 teams or whatever. Now it's like everybody's starting. The bottom teams is coming up. The bottom feeders just turning it around. Organizations finally spending money on their teams.
Yeah, well, the AFC used to be Ben Roethlisberger, or it used to be Peyton Manning or Tom Brady.
Yep.
Those were 3 guys. That was it.
NFC, you had Drew Brees.
Yeah, you would have a Flacco come from nowhere or somebody like that.
Yeah.
But now, the way it's looking, they're going to probably do in the AFC. Pat, Josh Allen's in the mix now. Baker and Lamar Jackson. That's going to be their fourth.
And whoever Deshaun Watson go to.
Oh yeah.
Whatever team he go to, they can make that team.
But I don't think Deshaun Watson going anywhere. That's the thing. The owner apologized to him privately. He should have did it publicly, but we know why he didn't do it publicly. But you know, they trying to keep him because, for one, that's what I'm saying. Deshaun should have never signed that contract.
Should never did
that contract that messes the team up and you, because the team, if they get rid of you, they still gonna have to pay you. That's that dead cap.
Yeah.
So they're not gonna trade Deshaun. They not. That's why the owner went to apologize to him privately.
And he has a no trade clause.
Yeah.
The teams.
But that's what I'm saying. Deshaun never requested a trade. Deshaun just wanted them to let him know what's going on. And he got mad. He said, F it. And he didn't want to deal with him, you know. And then basically they had to reach out. They were trying to reach out. So they finally got a hold of him. And the owner was like, yo, I'm going to apologize to you. And he apologized to him in private. I'm like, nigga, you should apologize to him in public. But I knew why he didn't do it.
Or do both.
But they're not going to trade no Deshaun Watson. That's too much money. That's too much against their cap.
What's their contract?
Hold on, let me see.
Like $200 million, right, for like 5 years.
Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up now. Okay, he is on a 4-year, $156 million contract, including a $27 million signing bonus and 110. Hold on.
Guaranteed.
I'm trying to see. Hold on.
Shit gotta be.
Okay. Deshaun Watson, he signed a 4-year, $156 million contract, including a $27 million signing bonus, which that's his money up front. $110,717,123 guaranteed. So 110 of that's guaranteed. And hold on. And an average annual salary of $39 million. In 2021, he'll earn a base salary of $10,540,000 while carrying a cap hit of $15,940,000 and a dead cap value of $67,140,000. They're not going to trade him. That's 67 millions of a dead cap if they trade him. You know how much, man? It's what that song is. It's cheaper to keep her. Cheaper to keep him.
Yeah, you better believe that. Cam done. Cam is done.
Cam, you said what?
Yeah, I was laughing the other day on Cino's Live when someone said Duncan Robinson's a better
Yeah, Cino been like for a while.
than Trey.
No, what you said, Chris? I can hear you.
Oh, you had me laughing the other day when someone said Duncan Robinson was a better shooter than Trey Young.
Oh God, don't get me started, man.
I was
like, dog, you gotta be the dumbest dude. Like, that's like saying Matt Moore could throw the short pass longer than I'm better than Patrick Mahomes. It's like, what are you talking about? Like, no, like I'm not picking Duncan Robinson over no Trey Young. Duncan Robinson is left open for a reason. Trey Young started by 2 people damn near and still hitting that shot.
Somebody ain't watching basketball who made that statement.
He's a dude who just wanted some damn attention, dog. Nobody. On the back
I only bring up that conversation because my homeboy brought that up, and I'm like, you should know better, my guy. You should know.
Oh God, dog. Who
you said that shit? He ain't watching basketball.
All right. I don't like when people use percentages. That drives me crazy.
Yes,
because
dog.
it takes everything out of context.
Mm-hmm.
It makes me so mad.
It drives me nuts when people do that. Like,
because I'm trying to tell him, like, dude, Trey Young's percentages are gonna be like that because Trey Young is either being contested most of the time or he's shooting a tough shot. Duncan Robinson is the guy who's gonna catch and shoot. Period. That's it. So he's gonna have a 41% because he's the 3rd or 4th option. So I'm still not taking him over Trey Young in a tough game. No. So we're gonna say Robert Horry is more torture than Kobe and Michael Jordan.
Crazy.
Come on,
That's why I
dog.
don't like the rings thing either. Like, do not bring up rings because I use that argument. So I use that argument every time. I'm like, so is Robert Horry better than Kobe?
That's how you put the motherfucker out.
Right. That's what I'm saying. It's like people don't understand. They so dumb. They're like, I'm going by this percentage, or he attempts more shots than Trae Young. Well, that's his specialty. He's a 3-point shooter. But Trae Young is shooting the 3 Steph Curry range. And at a high clip. If he's shooting 36%, that means that he's contested a lot of the times. And he's trying to get a shot off. Is sitting at the elbow, shooting wide open threes damn near the whole game. So what are you talking about? Like, I'm gonna worry about Tyler Hero and Jimmy Butler and Bam before I worry about a damn Duncan Robinson. You serious?
Exactly.
Speaking, they're gonna play the Nets tomorrow.
What the hell they talking about?
Miami Heat's playing the Nets tomorrow.
They playing the Nets tomorrow. I don't know what's been up with the Heat. They've been up and down.
Yeah.
Nah, I've been Jimmy hurt and
Jimmy hurt.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, he stay hurt.
Nah, Jimmy hurt been hurt for a while. Like,
ain't it been a week or two?
I think longer than that.
Wow, 3 weeks. It's been almost a month.
Yeah, they just been like almost a month.
Same thing with the Nuggets. They've been struggling too.
Yeah, the Nuggets
Denver, I don't know
don't
what's
show
wrong
up.
Denver don't even play
Jamal
the big man, Bobo. Like, I'll be like, why they haven't played Bobo yet?
Hey, listen to this. Rob B said a great point. Steve Kerr had one of the highest 3-point percentage ever, but I still would take Reggie Miller to win a game from 3. Exactly. Thank you. That's logical. I'm not getting no damn dunking over Trae Young. I'm like, dude, if you get it.
And then he pulls up. Then my homeboy pulls up the like his 2. Like, I think he only hit like 2 threes in the last 2 games of like a few weeks ago, like in a row. And I was like, dog, like Trae Young been in the league for like 3 years, and you only jumping on him for like, I hate like the heat of the moment. Like, he one of them. Like the heat of the moment. He one of them. Like same dude that argued with me about LaMelo Ball being better than Anthony Edwards. I'm like, I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know if that's true or not, but LaMelo is not established. That was my argument.
I mean,
he is not developed.
I mean, you gotta wait and see, man. You can't just. That's our problem. We're so quick to jump. Let's give him a year and adjust, and then see how he did this year after it's all said and done. Because
that's what I'm saying. He like LaMelo Ball Rookie of the Year, and if he is Rookie of the Year don't mean nothing this year.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't see him being Rookie of the Year because you got Wiseman balling.
Well, he said it's either going to be LaMelo or Wiseman.
Yeah.
No, there's some other guys out there. Who you said, Chris?
You got Halliburton.
Yep, Halliburton balling out there. They just got a dumb coach. Walton
What team he on?
Kings.
He on what team?
He on the Kings.
Oh, the Kings. All right.
Yeah, he
and
just got
a the Knicks.
Yeah, your boy.
Yeah, Obi Toppin on the Knicks. Yeah.
Obi Toppin.
No, Quickly's doing better than
Quickly.
Kentucky.
Yeah, he balling.
Anthony Edwards, like, am I gonna call him a draft bust? No, I'm not calling him a draft bust, but he has been making weird decisions.
Well, that's how his game wasn't called the same thing. Ain't no difference.
I don't think none of the rookies are a draft bust. It's just that they're not like last season. Like they're not like the rookies from last season, though. They're not Zion, John Morant. They're not them. Like,
I see a lot of these rookies being role players. I don't really see no superstar. But Wiseman,
I see Obi Toppin.
that's
Obi
all.
Toppin, Wiseman, and LaMelo is definitely gonna. Them three specifically.
No, but this year's draft is crazy though. This year's draft has 3 studs.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. I gotta check them out.
All right, fellas, I'm gonna sign off, yo. I'll
All
let
right,
you on the next one, man. Y'all boys have a blessed night, man.
Yeah, you too, man.
Right.
I'll probably jump on Cino streaming a little bit because Cino been on live for like a while.
Oh, for real. I feel you.
He been live for like an hour.
Oh, that's what's up. Shit, I didn't even know. I just decided to jump on, do this real quick because they.
Yeah, he doing the Ashanti versus Keisha Cole thing.
Oh, when was that?
They still live now. Like they're still live now.
Oh, the Ashanti and Keisha Cole when they went against.
Yeah, that was yesterday.
Oh, for real?
That thing was weird. Like Keisha kept getting up, getting on the phone. Everybody weave patting. I'm like, how many times y'all go to weave pat? It just the sound was trash.
Oh,
like no, like everybody, like she had Ashanti had to constantly tell them like to turn up the sound. Like
what?
I'm like, bro, it's like, are y'all in the same? I don't think they was in the same spot.
Word. What's up, Damon?
Remember, Ashanti had the Rona, so
she had the Rona.
Yeah, that's why they couldn't do the verses a few weeks ago because she came down with the Rona. She was coughing all over the damn live stream, explaining she got the Rona. Like,
oh Lord,
I like Jesus.
Damon, who you got this weekend, man?
I'm gonna have to go with the Chiefs, man. I live in KC.
Oh, you live in KC? Yeah, you got to be welcome back. So I understand. And who you got out Bucks and the Cheeseheads?
I'm gonna go with Tomcat.
Okay, so you got Tomcat. You got the young lion going against the old lion.
Yes, sir.
That's what I'm talking about. So you think it's gonna be a good Super Bowl, man? I mean, you think it's gonna be a good Saturday?
Yeah.
I mean Sunday.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So you like the NBA season so far? Who been your surprises, man?
I'm gonna have to go with what's his name? It been surprising me. I can't think of his name right now.
What team you play for?
I'm gonna say Steph. I'm gonna say Steph. He been surprising me.
Oh, okay. So you believe in Steph now?
Yeah, Steph. Kawhi gonna do Kawhi.
I was hard on Steph though. I ain't gonna lie. I was hard on Steph in the beginning of the season. Cause I'm like, yo, where's the Steph that I've been watching for like mad years?
Everybody was hard on Steph.
And then Damian Lillard woke him up. And I'm like, all right. That's the best I can say. I was like, all right.
I just think
they
just counted him out too early and everything. They should have gave him a chance, but they
gave him like a year for the change. Last season he stuck it up. I didn't say a word. Then he came into the next season. I was like, wait a minute, now we're not doing what we did last year. Like,
I mean, he got hurt though.
Oh yeah, he did get hurt, but he did play a couple games last season. But that's why I didn't say nothing.
I don't think he was too bad.
But now there was people just jumping out the window talking about he can't lead a team and all that stuff. I was like, now y'all got to slow it down, dog. I wasn't going that far.
Yeah, they was reaching with that one.
These verses are stupid. They need to have fan vote at the end. I don't need to help listening to their greatest hit. I mean, I don't know, man. Only verses I really liked was I love the Gucci and Jeezy. That was my favorite one because
Gucci and Jeezy was good just off the
I was
history.
waiting for somebody to shoot. Like Uncle Murder said, if you would have said something about Hobie, shots fired, battle over.
Yeah, what he talking about that's like Jeezy doing the verses with Gucci is like
Right.
Nas doing the verses with Jay and Nas killed Tata or something like that.
Right.
I mean, I was like,
when he said we smoking on Pookie, the night I said, boy, I'm sorry, I'd have lost it. I'd have been dead that night because I'm shooting at him and his entourage. I'm sorry, I can't sit there, you my dog, and I'm just gonna let these motherfuckers ride on you like that. Nah.
yeah, I know Swiss Beats was like on a YouTube video. It was like a like he was doing some sneaker shopping in LA.
Okay.
And the store was like, they was asking him like, "There's some battles I want to see." He was like, then he just gave him some ideas. Like one of them said Kim versus Foxy. I was like, yeah, that's definitely.
Yeah, I want that too. Yeah, that's a given.
That's the one I want.
Right, me too. Me too. That's what I want too.
Kim Foxy. There was another one he said. Everybody says Jay and Nas, but Nas is like,
I don't want to see no Jay and Nas.
I want Jay and Nas. I want 50 and Rule, 50 and Ja Rule. I want that one.
I want to see 50 and Rule.
Yeah, I want to see 50 and Ja Rule just off of me just dying laughing. Like,
yeah, that's what I want to see. I know 50 gonna be trolling. He gonna be trolling his brother. So I already know. So that's what I want to see. I want to see that. I want to see Kim like
G Universe's Dipset, but Jim Jones took it somewhere else.
Jim Jones said he was gonna do what?
He's like, he was like, gonna be more than just verses. Gonna be like, I want to fight him, like, because of him and 50 been going back and forth. Him and 50 been going back and forth like in the last year, like.
Who, him and 50?
Yeah, remember when 50 called him a rat during the Tekashi?
Yeah. But I think G Unit will watch Dipset though. Dipset has some hits, but they didn't have albums
Dipset
like that.
was clean. G Unit was clean too. I love G Unit and Dipset, but Dipset brung out the swag and dude was like, that made me.
We talking about best dressed and yeah.
No. I'm talking about like the impact Dipset had like on the city. Like,
well, you from
like,
New York.
I was ready to like.
You from New York, so I can't. I just know
I became a fly boy.
Everybody was on G Unit more to me than Dipset. That's to me.
Even when I moved out to North Carolina, Jewels came down here and had like the whole concert rocking. Like, can I get a left? Yeah, up, down, left, right. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Jewels was nice, but I don't know, dog. If they play that 50 Cent is the future, God's plan, if they play that old G Unit mess, dog. I don't know.
A lot of stuff they can play. There's like a lot of Dipset stuff they can play. Like Dipset and G Unit. It don't have to be like the whole group on a song. Like, see, this is why I wanted the groups to battle, because I want to see like the dynamic of what they're gonna do. Like, how they gonna do it. Like, as long as there's more than one of them on the track, then that's a pass. Like, if it's on their out, like, I don't know, like how they would do it when it's groups battling. Like,
yeah,
that's what I want. Dipset versus G, because to me, those are my two top favorite groups ever. More than Wu-Tang, more than all of them. Like I listened to Wu-Tang, but it wasn't like G Unit in the set.
Yeah, I listen to Wu-Tang, I listen to 50 and the G Unit, I listen to Dipset. I liked all of them. I just think G Unit has slightly more hits. a lot more hits than Dipset had. Dipset had probably the anthems on the street, you know, like the first one, Diplomatic Immunity. That shit went hard. You could drop on the next one they did, and you could have Jewels. Jewels to me had two good. He had some solo CDs that was slept on.
Yeah, From Me to You. Like I remember when that song first came out, and they played it on the radio. That Jewels Dip Santana set.
Yeah, game wet.
Yo, that was the song that made me like, no, that woke up something in me. That woke up something in me when that song came out.
Yeah, he killed
I
that.
became bandana man after that. I'm rocking bandanas over do-rags every day. Nobody's never seen my hair for like months. Do-rag over the bandana with a fitter on top of it. This is early 2000s, kids.
Yeah, and that's what I see though. They was killing it. Yeah, but I like that other album he did where he was like Mic check 1 2 1 2.
Oh yeah, What's the Game? Is a classic. That's a cult classic.
That CD was, man, I was bumping that CD like
he played that on his IG story recently too. He played that on his IG story like a few weeks ago. My flow so in order, I could turn soap and water to ocean water and float the border.
Right.
I'm so mean and nice with the things I write. Jesus might say Jesus Christ.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Jewels is nasty. Old school Isley's verse R. Kelly, man. I don't know. I'm an Isley's guy, but R. Kelly was that guy. Like
R. Kelly, music. Listen to me. It doesn't matter who you put up against R. Kelly. R. Kelly is cleaning. He's cleaning everybody, dog. I don't care about all that other stuff. Blah, blah, blah. He this and that. I'm like, I understand that, but listen. Swiss Beats put him in that verses. R. Kelly is cleaning everybody.
Well, yeah, because most of the people today gonna be on R. Kelly, but Isley's had some raw songs too. That's what I'm saying. I mean, I wouldn't even put him on the same billing because Isley Brothers are more like you would do Isley Brothers verse like the Temptations or groups like that, you know.
Have we forgotten that Ron Isley has 2 classic songs with R. Kelly, Contagious and Busted?
That's what I'm saying, but I'm just saying R. Kelly got raw as like timeless music. So does the Isleys. They have timeless music.
Isley's the only dude that you throwing on against R. Kelly is Michael Jackson. That's it. That's the only dude that you throwing against R. Kelly.
I wouldn't even put R. Kelly.
And I even think R. Kelly win that.
Much of a catalog. Michael's catalog is crushing. Not even close. You would
R. Kelly would hang with Mike. R. Kelly would hang with Mike. And I love Mike. But I'm not saying that R. Kelly would win, but he could definitely hang with Mike.
R. Kelly would mostly have the hood rat chicks and the dudes from the hood. Yeah. But Michael Jackson is universal, dog. That's what I'm saying.
It don't matter. You better bring your tummy against this money.
It does matter. Michael Jackson got Off the Wall. He got Thriller. He got Bad. Those 3 albums right there crushes R. Kelly.
Come on, Dangerous. R. Kelly bring out TQ2 Reloaded and 12 Play.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. R. Kelly was straight, but I'm just saying R. Kelly would be more for like the hood rats in the hood. He's not finna.
The hood love Mike too. The hood love Mike too, man.
I listened to both of these guys growing up and now. Michael Jackson is beating R. Kelly. R. Kelly is raw. I'm telling you, I give him.
It doesn't even make sense that because they're 2 different types of genre. Like I never considered R&B Mike. Mike was pop.
That's what I'm saying. So how do you compare them? That's what.
But people do it. People do it, and I've been like, and I always wondered why they do it.
But they just do it. I would never put R. Kelly as R&B like you said, but you want to put him with Michael Jackson's the king of pop.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do.
You can't put him with no Michael. It's because for one, Michael fans like they would be going off on his songs, and R. Kelly fans gonna go off on his songs. But also, some of R. Kelly fans, they love Michael, and some Michael fans like R. Kelly. I agree with that. But Michael, dog, his music is classic. You also got to incorporate the Jackson 5 too. He got hits with them too.
And, nah, R. Kelly clean.
Michael, a bad boy.
That's what I'm saying.
R. Kelly clean Jackson 5 record. Stop it.
Stop it,
I ain't doing
And if
that.
they
Like,
get on
come on.
stage, you can forget about it.
He clean Jackson 5 record. Come on,
You
stop
was smashing the R. Kelly records. That's why you said he would clean them.
He would clean the Jackson 5? Like, come on, stop it.
He would not clean them,
Jackson
dog.
5 only got one record, dog.
There's
Too many classics.
No, he don't,
Jackson
dog.
5
He
only.
got way more than one record.
Oh, no,
dog.
my bad. You think they're gonna? You think they're gonna play the Jackson 5 songs when they were kids or the grown men?
They could do both, and it would kill
Grown
R.
men
Kelly.
don't have no songs.
R. Kelly's catalog does not match with Michael. Are you kidding me? Michael got songs since a kid, all the way to when he was.
The kids stuff. He's definitely R. Kelly's gonna have a hard time with the kids stuff, unless like if you're into like that timeline or whatever, like with the kids songs or whatever. But when it comes to the adults, they only had "Can You Feel It?" That's it. That's all they had as adults, like when they was grown.
That's not all they had. They had other songs. They had the one song, "All Day Long, I Think of You." They had even more songs. I got to go back and look at it. I got to look at
yourself.
Enjoy yourself.
Was that when they were grown?
Don't blame it on the sunshine. Blame it on the boogie.
Was they still teenagers when that came out, though?
No, they was older than that. I believe when that came out, and then when they did "All Day Long, I Think of You," I think they were like teenagers when that came out.
R. Kelly's clearing that easy.
Shake your body down to the ground.
Killing that.
Oh yeah, shake your body. Yeah, shake your body. Cool. R. Kelly's still cleaning that. R. Kelly's cleaning that with Summer Bunnies. R. Kelly's cleaning that.
Blame it on the boogie. Come on, stop.
Too many classics.
Man, R. Kelly.
What about Dancing Machine? She's a dance machine.
PYT, I wanna love you. PYT, pretty young. Man, that's crushing R. Kelly. Once I play that, it's over.
You are the lady in my life.
Your auntie, your chick, they jamming to that. You is crazy.
Lady in My Life by Michael.
R. Kelly can play the battle with PYT, but PYT still winning. But.
No. Michael Jackson is washing R. Kelly, dog. I love
You ain't gonna wash R. Kelly. I don't know about washing him.
He's one of the most creative guys in history. But he is not messing with no Michael Jackson.
Okay, I'll put it like this.
Not at all.
Like this Versus. I'll put it like this. Versus does 20 tracks. So what do you think the score is going to be if it was Jackson versus R. Kelly?
Jackson versus R. Kelly? Man, I'm giving him if it's 20 tracks, I say 16-4.
Stop it.
16-4, Michael.
16-4. Cut it out.
Yeah.
Cut it out.
Michael.
16-4.
Yes.
I didn't know R. Kelly wrote a song for Michael, though. I didn't know he wrote "You're Not Alone" for Michael. I didn't know that.
Yeah, he wrote a song for him. A lot of people wrote songs. So I'm just saying.
That sounded like an R. Kelly record.
But his catalog, you gotta look at the catalogs and the songs, dog. Yeah, like this. I would put R. Kelly with like Marvin Gaye. Like that would be a better comparison. But I'm not putting him with no damn Michael Jackson.
Michael, it's not even close, man.
It's not close.
I wouldn't even put him with Marvin Gaye. Like I gotta put him somebody in the same generation, like Usher or something. So it's like,
man, that'll be a good one. I got R. Kelly like winning that, but that'll be a good one. R. Kelly and Usher. Yeah. That'll be something more comparable. So
I think that's what somebody asked for one time, like on IG, and they tried to. I forgot what page it was, probably like Shade Room or something. And you know how they are with men, especially R. Kelly. So,
I mean, yeah, like I said, R. Kelly, that dude. Like, I listened to an R. Kelly song the other day. Shit, but I'm just saying.
Everybody want to cap and act like they don't listen to R. Kelly. I'm like, dog, I don't give a damn about none of that other stuff, dog.
Look, man,
I'm still listening to R. Kelly, dog.
R. Kelly,
I am too.
He's messed up in the
That's
head.
y'all capping ass, like all y'all cap, son. Like I be telling, like I can't stay in the industry, dog. Y'all is cap. Like half of y'all wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for him.
No, they be lying, man. Look, even when they was talking about they were after that they talking about oh well, I ain't listening to R. Kelly. I can't. I'm like, dude, R. Kelly, nah. R. Kelly,
that whole case, like 2000. That whole case happened in 2000. Y'all was still rocking the R. Kelly up until the Me Too era. Stop it. Stop it, bro. Stop.
Robbie, you trolling. Heavy.
What's that one R. Kelly song? Oh, Step in the Name of Love. Every time that song came on, my mama and dad, they'd turn up the radio and start
Step in the Name of Love is like a classic, though.
That's a classic right there.
Chocolate Factory is the sleeper album.
Get down to man, R. Kelly raw.
Everybody says that R. Kelly just has two classes, Double Up and 12 Play, but then they not Double Up, TP2 Reloaded and 12 Play, but then Chocolate Factory is a sleeper, dog.
Man, Chocolate Factory was better than TP to me. TP2, it was better to me because he had that one song on there, Up and Down, let's turn around, somewhere we take a trip. Something it was called like that. He killed that. Then he had the Showdown with the Isley Brothers on it. Murdered that track.
Yeah, Chocolate Factory. The intro itself was fire.
Oh yeah,
the intro.
The first ignition, he killed it. Girl, please let me sleep with kid. Yo,
yeah, the original ignition was cool, but I like the remix more.
No, I don't like. I like the original better than the remix. The original went off. I was like, ooh. Now the remix raw, like if you in the club or something,
I ain't trying to be rude.
Yeah, that's going hard. But
baby girl, I'm digging you.
Move your body. Was it Snake on Chocolate Factory?
Huh?
Snake.
Yeah,
move your body like a snake. Like that. I think that and Throwing a Thorn was on there too. I think Throwing a Thorn was on Chocolate Factory.
Destroy R. Kelly, dog. Stop it. Stop it. Go to sleep.
You said what?
Go to sleep.
You said
R.
what?
Kelly, he said R. Kelly murders Michael easily. I'm like, no, he wouldn't.
He don't murder. Nah, he don't murder Mike.
He don't murder Michael easily.
R. Kelly, like people.
Now, if you want to say R. Kelly beats him, like that's on you. But no, R. Kelly is not murdering Michael Jackson, dog. Y'all, that's what I'm saying. You too young. You too young when Michael to see when his hits came out. When his songs came out, they were hidden. All
well, I grew up on Mike. Bad was popping.
Right.
Like the Bad album, which to me is his best album. I don't care about Off the Wall.
The Way You Make Me Feel.
I don't give a damn. Nobody.
Man, Off the Wall.
That was his best album.
Man, I'm sorry. I'm rocking with Off the Wall till the end.
My dad put me on a couple Off the Wall songs, like Lady in My Life.
Yeah, dog. Off the Wall was kick. People sleep on that. Everybody always go to Bad or Thriller. I'm like, y'all.
I go to Bad just off a Smooth Criminal.
I'm surprised Michael didn't get any Grammys for Off the Wall.
Yeah, he should have, because he killed that album.
He did.
Off the Wall, but I don't think Off the Wall is better
Life
than
ain't
Thriller.
So bad at all.
I think that was the best. You know, like.
I mean, I don't know. I'm taking Off the Wall. I like it.
People say that was Michael Happiest Years was Off the Wall before everything.
Bad had Leave Me Alone. Bad had Smooth Criminal, Just Another Part of Me, Speed Demon, Black and White.
The Way You Make Me Feel.
The Way You Make Me Feel. Like,
and he did The Way You Make Me Feel live at the Grammys. I said, damn, that's a hell of a performance.
Leave Me Alone was dope.
Yeah, Nerdy Blue, I'm with you. Off the Wall and Dangerous. Yes, he killed them.
Dangerous? I know you ain't saying Dangerous better than the first three albums. Like,
no, he didn't say that. He's saying Off the Wall and Dangerous.
Dangerous had, I like Jam just because I like the whole Michael Jordan, Michael Jackson thing. Jam was cool.
Yeah.
I think
The dance
Remember the
moves he
Time
did in
was
there.
on Dangerous, right? Remember the Time was on Dangerous, right?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
You know the Michael Jackson performance I like?
It's
The
Michael
one
Jackson.
the one he did in 1995.
Off the wall. Off the wall. See, my sister even said it. Off the wall.
Come on, stop it.
That's
Bad.
what I'm telling
Bad,
you.
easy. Bad.
Off the wall. Y'all is tripping tonight, dog.
Bad is his best album. Bad is the best album from Mike.
Off the Wall was the jam.
Bad had all the records.
Yeah, that's when
Bad had all the records.
Oh, that's when he was black. That's when he was Michael.
It don't matter.
Michael was naughty in that Bad album.
He was black.
Bad. I mean, on the Bad album, he started to get light skin, but it is what it is.
What are you talking about? The song he did for Free Willy and mess with that, Rob B. What is you talking about, dog? Go to sleep. This is grown folks talking over here. Yeah. Oh yeah. Michael Jackson's Invincible album was slept on.
No, it wasn't. No, that was trash. That was absolute trash. That was trash.
What?
Invincible only had Rock My World. This is my top 5
Invincible
favorite
was trash, huh?
What? No. Oh,
He
y'all
got some
can't
hitters
name
on there.
no. No, there's only 2 songs y'all can name on Invincible: "Rock My World" and "Butterfly." Y'all can't name nothing else on that album.
Songs on there. I just haven't
Other
heard
songs
it.
I like.
I don't know it off the top, but it was a good album.
"Rock My World" is, to me, is like a top 10 Michael Jackson song.
Hey, you was like R. Kelly because you were horrible.
Heaven Can Wait.
You was
That's the song I
always
like on there. Heaven Can Wait. Heaven Can Wait.
Nah, "Rock My World" by Michael Jackson. That's like one of the greatest Michael Jackson songs ever.
Yeah, Chris Tucker and
Remix too. I like the remix with Jay-Z too. Because I remember when Jay-Z brought out Michael Jackson on Summer Jam. That was crazy. That was nuts.
That's what I told him. PYT would crush any R. Kelly song. And he trying to tell me R. Kelly.
No. I said that PYT would,
Baby Be Mine. You forgot about Baby Be Mine.
PYT is dope, but I'm just saying that R. Kelly can try to match it, but he's gonna lose to PYT because PYT is too strong of a classic, though.
And then, do you remember the time we fell in love? Do you remember?
Oh, he can beat that. R. Kelly can beat "Remember the Time." R. Kelly can beat "Remember the Time."
I don't know about that one. I don't think he can beat that.
He can beat that.
He cannot beat.
He got a record that can beat that. He got a few records that can beat that.
Man, dog.
And I love "Remember the Time." I love "Remember the Time," but R. Kelly got a song. He got songs that can beat that.
Oh God, no, he don't, dog. I'm trying to tell you, R. Kelly, I love him.
Step in the Name of Love can beat "Remember the Time." That can beat. That can definitely beat "Remember the Time."
Step in the Name of the Love. You telling me would beat, dude?
Yeah,
Michael Jackson would watch "Step in the Name of Love," dog.
It can match it, and that's a toss up. Like that could go either way.
Dog.
And I love "Remember the Time."
I'm trying to tell you, Michael is winning. I don't even understand why we're trying to. We need to be talking about R. Kelly and Usher. That level. Michael Jackson.
I was trying to let go of the verse, but then somebody broke it back in the comments. Yeah, Usher versus R. Kelly would work. Oh yeah, no, yeah, that's what I was about to say. Somebody said that this is how salty the industry is, dog. When they try to put John Legend above R. Kelly, and somebody from No Limit or Cash Money or whatever said, "Man, if you don't get the F out of here with that nonsense, I don't give a damn what y'all think about what R. Kelly is as a person, but we ain't gonna sit here and act like that John Legend is better than
what he did had nothing to do with his music."
Like, nigga, what?
Hold on, who said John Legend better than R. Kelly?
Something about the industry trying to question that or whatever. It was like I forgot what I was watching, like mainstream media or whatever.
Dude, John Legend couldn't hold a light
And I remember somebody from Cash Money. I forgot his name. The one that didn't get his money. Turk, was that his name?
Yeah, Turk.
Yeah, Turk came out. He was like, man, he was like, "Oh, y'all hoes need to shut the F up." And he started cursing everybody out on the IG. Like, we ain't about to sit here and say that John Legend bum ass, punk ass, pussy ass.
Rob B.
R. Kelly, like
Rob B. You got Billie Jean, Beat It, Smooth Criminal. He even did the Earth song with Crush, Thriller, The Way You Make Me Feel, Man in the Mirror, Wanna Be Starting Something, Don't Stop Till You Get Enough, Bad, Rock With You, Heal the World, Remember the Time, You Rock My World, Dirty Diana. Did you forget about that?
Lady of My Life.
Blood on Dance Floor.
Ghost.
Love Never Felt So
he said
good.
Ghost.
Will You Be There? The Girl Is Mine. You Were Not Alone. I Saw My Mommy Kissing Santa. Who Is It? I Want You Back. I Just Can't Stop Loving You. I'll Be There. Stop it, Rod B. Go to sleep. Yeah. Yeah.
Too many classics.
R. Kelly could beat some of those, dog.
Stop it. Oh, no, he can't, dog.
R. Kelly could beat some of those, dog.
Oh,
Did you say Suki's got her number? I know you didn't say that, bro. Stop it.
Bruh, no, you can't. Dude, this dude, Michael Jackson's music was for everybody, dude. R. Kelly's was mainly for the brothers and sisters. Come on, dog.
I love Mike, bro. I love Mike, but I ain't gonna sit there act like that R. Kelly dub got tracks that could beat some of Mike's tracks. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that R. Kelly would win.
I gave you 16-4. He probably has 4.
16-4 is crazy.
What about some of Mike's songs on his Escape album?
Escape.
Yeah, he got some cool songs on there, like Chicago. I met her on the way to Chicago.
Yeah, I don't count the After Death stuff. Like,
yeah, he got some bangers on there.
Talking about she's the slave to the rhythm. Like, nah, stop it.
Exactly, Nerdy Blue. Tell him.
Met her on the way to Chicago. Where she was all alone.
Stop it. Y'all is really, really, really hating Mike, man. This is crazy.
The hate for Mike gotta stop.
LB around. Come on, man. Listen.
Y'all hate the king of pop.
Dog, Rob B.
I love Mike. I love Michael, but
Rob B. Wake up every. How old are you, Rob B? This is what I want to ask first. How old are you? Because LB can talk. Because he only like 2 or 3 years younger than me. Because you in your 30s, right, LB?
Yeah.
Yeah, LB can talk. How old are you, Rob B? I want to know. Because if you in your 20s, you're done with this conversation. It's over. How old are you?
Yeah, you missed the best days of R. Kelly too. Like,
right. So I want to know, how old are you, Rob B?
Because R. Kelly's last best album was what, Double Up, like in 2007,
You're
and after that, everything just
went. 28 years old, and you're saying no.
I'm 8 years younger than him. I'm 20. I'm an old head to a degree, though.
This dude 20 on here, and he know more than you, Rob B. That you need to slap yourself. Like, go grab a napkin or grab a washcloth, wet it, and just slap yourself. Just keep slapping yourself for saying the dumbness out your mouth. You're saying Michael Jackson music didn't age well. You are a goddamn lie.
Oh, no.
Michael Jackson music is timeless.
Yeah.
Period. Like,
I don't like to do the R. Kelly versus Mike, but people like to do it. But then I explain to people that I'm like, Mike is pop. Like, a lot of people forget that. Like, I don't know how they forget that, but they do. Like,
but I would never think that. Like, even like some of my younger brother, he like 23. He like he listened to R. Kelly, he loved R. Kelly, but he would never put Michael Jackson against R. Kelly. That is, you can't do that. It's different. It's two different guys.
The only person that I would like when it comes to verses, I would do R. Kelly versus Usher and Mike versus Prince.
Right. That's what you would do. You would do Mike versus Prince.
Now, if people want to have that, people want to have that debate, I'm just gonna go Mike all day because Prince is like.
I got Prince over Mike.
I just can't with Prince, dog.
I didn't watch Prince like that for real. So
Me neither, bro. He used to creep me out when I was younger. When I remember the "If I Was Your Girlfriend" song that creeped me out. I was like, I didn't know what was going on. I was like 8. Why is he wearing heels, Dad? I don't understand. What is going on?
That's just how Prince was.
I seen Prince. I said, was Prince gay?
He had to.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
He wasn't gay.
No,
that's how he dressed. He wore heels because he was like 5 feet tall or something.
Prince is what do you call it? Metro. He's metro.
Yeah, he's metrosexual and all that crap.
Or androgynous, how you said, I think.
Yeah. The way I explained it like the other day. Like,
but he had some of the baddest chicks, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, he had the chick from The Last Dragon, right? Ain't that?
Yep. Apollonia. I think that was her name. Apollonia.
Vanity or whatever her name was.
Yeah, Vanity. My bad. Vanity. Vanity was so fine.
The main song that I love from Prince was "When Doves Cry." That was my song right there.
Yeah.
But Mike
take 11 out of 9. You crazy dude.
I just didn't understand the Prince wave over Mike's. Like for people who rocked with Prince. Like I just didn't get it compared to Mike's.
Because Prince musicianship, like Mike was the better Mike was to me the better entertainer. To me.
Mike jumped on. Mike did a Super Bowl performance, didn't say nothing for 5 minutes, and everybody just passing out screaming. Like
fainting, all of that.
Like nothing,
just
bro.
Standing still with his glasses.
Just standing there,
take his glasses off. Just that's why I never be another. No artist ever do that. Nobody.
That's why I didn't understand the whole thing. Like I understand where Prince was coming from when he talked about Beyonce with the whole she don't play instruments or whatever. Like I understand, but everybody like they gotta do all that. Like they could be just a great entertainer.
Yeah.
Like I understand that Prince did everything, but I'm just like Prince's Super Bowl performance versus Michael's Super Bowl performance. Nah, bro. Mike had you like beat.
Hey, did y'all see Prince at the Grammys when he seen Michael perform? Prince was just there clapping.
Yeah, I think they cool. I didn't think they had beef. Did they have beef?
Who?
I don't think they ever had beef.
I seen on YouTube, Michael said that Prince was one of the rudest people he ever seen in his life. And then they said something about Prince playing the guitar on Michael's face, and Michael said, "Why'd he play the guitar on my face?" That's what he said. I seen something on YouTube about that. And then
I mean, they were two different people.
And then Michael was like, "He don't want to mess with me. I'll embarrass him on stage." That's what he said. That's what Michael said. I'll embarrass him.
No, I don't know. I love both of them, man. So I listen to both of them. My mom loved Prince more. My sister loved Michael more. My dad liked Prince more. So I listened to both of them growing up.
When Mike died, the world felt that, dog. I mean, people felt Prince too, but like the world felt Mike. Like, damn.
Yeah. I was like 8 or 9. I didn't even know who Michael was, and I felt some kind of way. I didn't know who I was.
19. I think I was like 19 when he died.
Because you gotta remember, dog, the world grew up with Mike. They grew up with Mike. Mike was a kid, then he grew up. They grew with Mike, just like Kobe. Kobe was the same way. We grew up with Kobe.
I know my first reaction to when I seen
the Kobe Bryant thing mentally just broke me, dog. Like that just like I was like I couldn't even function the rest of the day after that.
I cried when Kobe died.
Yeah. That was sad, man. It's coming up on a year.
And then it pissed me. I almost went on a YouTube rant because some like a lot of idiots like on YouTube or whatever that don't watch sports or whatever. I don't understand why y'all crying over celebrity. I'm like, dog. If you don't watch basketball or play basketball, then shut the F up.
Hey, HD, you know what somebody said on Facebook when Kobe died? Somebody said, well, at least it wasn't Kevin Durant. I said, oh, my God.
Police don't want Kevin Durant.
Yeah, that's what they said. And then
That's
some
crazy.
girl was like, "Man, get over it. Y'all crying over a nigga that y'all didn't even know." I'm like, oh, okay, disrespect gotta stop.
Was a dip set.
They don't get it. They don't play basketball. They didn't grow up in the Kobe era. They don't get it
at all. Like I grew up watching Kobe like around 08.
That's
to,
why
like,
I'm wearing the
2010.
shirt. That's why I'm wearing the shirt. I'm wearing the shirt in honor of the 81-point game, and I will be wearing it again next week in his year anniversary.
The GOAT.
Right
the GOAT.
here. Right here, Black Mamba. Black Mamba, baby.
When did he pass? It was January what when he passed last year?
I think it was the 26th, wasn't it?
No, I couldn't even. I knew it was January. I just
didn't want to believe it.
Yeah, 26. It's gonna be 26.
I thought TMZ was on his I thought TMZ like, you on your nonsense again?
Because my friends was like, "Did y'all see something that happened to Kobe?" And I thought they was talking about a rapper. Then when they said Kobe, I said Kobe Bryant. I said, "No way, Kobe Bryant died. No way." I just didn't believe it.
No, I didn't believe it.
All right,
like half an hour, like.
R.I.P. Hank Aaron, for real. I miss him already.
When did he pass?
He passed yesterday, didn't he?
What?
Yeah, he passed yesterday.
Dang.
Oh, yeah, it was yesterday.
Oh.
Yeah.
How the hell did that happen?
He just passed the old age.
How old was he?
86.
Oh, damn.
At least it wasn't COVID.
I don't think it was COVID. Hold on, let me see.
You know they're gonna put COVID on everybody now.
You're right.
Yeah, they'll do that.
Right.
A woman could like die from like slipping in her bathroom tub. She died of COVID. I said,
right.
Just to put up the numbers to push some agenda. Or
the scares, but I already know that's just the scares, the numbers.
They don't scare nobody but boomers.
Don't scare me.
They don't scare nobody but boomers, dog. The only generation that they scare, like the people that's like above 50.
Definitely.
Yeah, but some people died too that was younger. That's what's crazy.
Hey, I want to know my reaction to like
they said he. Oh, my bad, Demon. I'll let you speak after I say something real quick.
Right.
They said he died peacefully in his sleep, but no cause of death was given. So he just passed away in his sleep.
All
right.
Go ahead, Demon.
I said, y'all want to know my reaction to like when I first seen Michael. Like I didn't know who he was when I was a kid. It's like when I first seen him on TV, I'm like, why is his face like that? I'm like, he look like a puppet. I said, how he go from black to white? But then as I got older, I knew that he had a bit of vitiligo and surgery.
Yeah, my grandfather had that. He had vitiligo too, because he used to be brown skin, and then he got light. Like I didn't even know he was brown skin until I seen like his older pictures.
Yeah, and that's what people ain't realized. They thought, and then he kept getting plastic surgery on his nose because he was very insecure.
Plus Joseph saying his nose was fat, saying he was ugly. I'm like, imagine Joseph saying that to you. But Joseph wasn't scared of him. I mean, Michael wasn't scared of Joseph. Michael threw a shoe at him. He wasn't scared of Joseph.
No, Joe made them what he did, and he took care. He was tough on everybody. And he made sure Mike was straight because he knew Mike was the ticket.
Yeah,
Mike was the guy.
Exactly. I seen something where they said Mike was him and Michael and Diana Ross. They got a little intimate in like a hotel, and then she said Michael show ain't gay. This was like when he had his afro, like the Wiz Michael.
Oh yeah, it was probably like right after Michael jumped on stage to perform Upside Down with